We are back. Happy top of the week.
Top of the top.
Happy, well, he is risen.
He is risen. He is.
He rose.
He rose.
Said what's up to his moms and then died again.
Mm-hmm. And now we have to go and buy like pink clothes and new Air Forces.
and worship Easter bunnies.
Yeah. And then go Easter egg hunting, even though bunnies don't lay. Whatever.
Yeah, where did...
I don't know, man. I don't know. We've been lied to since we were this high.
Yeah.
And then we just pass it down to our children and our children and
But
our
that
children.
makes sense though. I'm not hunting no live bunnies. Like I don't want like baby bunnies to hunt. That's mad expensive and annoying. Like give me the eggs, lie to me.
And you not catching like a rabbit.
Oh.
No, some rabbits you can't catch. Some rabbits, all rabbits are not like, they don't run from you. Like,
No.
I know people that have pet rabbits, you walk right up to them and they just like.
But they're domestic. I'm talking about the ones in the wilderness.
Oh yeah. No. You ain't catching no a wild rabbit.
And
A
then, like,
hare.
I done seen cheetahs have a hard time catching
I
wild
feel like there's
rabbits.
a cartoon based on this entire scenario.
Yeah. No, you're not catching no wild rabbit.
And I feel like if you use a gun on a rabbit, like you're pussy.
How much meat
Like
do
you
have left?
shooting a
Yeah, how much
the bullet's
meat-
taking away
Yeah,
half
meat-
your meal.
How much food do you have left after you shoot a rabbit with a 12 gauge? Like you don't have
With
much.
a 12 gauge.
Yeah, you don't have much. You don't have much
Shoot,
meat.
they explode like a
Yeah,
watermelon.
it's not much meat left on the bone, man.
Well, with that said, happy Easter. Hope everyone spent it with their families if they even celebrate it.
Yes.
Did you see the comparison? I think it's the first time of our generation that 420 and Easter fell on the same day.
Really?
And they actually are more aligned than we think they are because Easter is about resurrection and 420 is actually to celebrate resurrecting the spring and new ideas and new feelings because we just went through the winter. I read it on Twitter, so it's true.
Yeah, absolutely. Come on, man.
By a verified account that you can pay for.
Yeah, absolutely. Come on. Where else do you get your knowledge from these days?
And he put it in a graphic.
Mm-hmm.
So I definitely believed it.
Yeah,
Yeah,
gotta
that's
believe
wrong.
it. It makes sense. It checks out.
What's wrong about it?
Spring started a month ago.
Who said? His birthday isn't even December 25th.
We don't talk about that enough either.
And that's like actually a fact. That's not even like a conspiracy. It's just, they were just like, yeah, we'll go with this day. So how am I supposed to know this was the day that he rose?
This is all over. Listen, man, the calendar is not even supposed to be 12 months.
Oh, yeah.
How much you want to get into this? Like,
Sunday is really the first day.
yeah, it's just like, come on, man. I don't know what to believe anymore.
See, clearly I celebrated 420.
Yeah. You look like I could tell in your eyes.
No, I actually did smoke.
Of course you did.
Yeah,
You
I
have
got-
to smoke
I got-
before 20.
But you know I'm not like a huge smoker. But yeah, I went to check Alchemist and Astor Club and that old thing. And
How was it?
it was cool.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Did you get a vinyl?
No, because they were sold out by the time I got there.
Damn.
And Al was like mid DJ set, so I couldn't even like be like, yo,
Let me get yours.
you got one like in the
yours
car?
off the needle.
Take yours off the needle.
Take yours off the needle.
But no, it was cool. I did my 420 was cool. It was very, very music based. Went and saw Alchemist, then went to an amusement park, then smoked again, and then saw Terrace Martin at Blue Note.
Oh,
I
you
was
had
like, it was like a stoner's dream.
Yeah, you had like a
ate
night.
mall food. Like
Yeah.
it was great.
Yeah. What amusement park did you go to?
The one in American Dream,
Oh, okay.
the
Okay.
indoor one.
Yeah.
And here I was thinking like, oh, it's Easter, no one's gonna be there.
No, packed.
Dog.
Yeah.
I've never even seen the mall like that.
Right after church.
But you know I got the quick pass.
You got to park right in the front.
Having a quick pass for the mall is crazy as shit.
Those lines are crazy.
Yeah, on Easter Sunday. Yeah.
And like I did start to feel kind of bad, but not really. Like all the kids that were patiently waiting in line for each of these rides and
Mm-hmm.
fucking 34-year-old high just steps right in front of them. No, it's my turn.
Yeah. Chill, young.
Dog, you're 34. What are you doing? Stop cutting kids in line.
Yeah. Now you had a full day though. Terrace Martin that night, the end of the night.
Yeah,
What's up with Terrace? How you doing?
he's doing real good. He did a show with Kenyon Dixon. They have like a residency. You know how Terrace does that all the time. It was good to see Terrace. He may stop by today,
Okay.
but he's definitely going to come on the pod soon. They have a project coming out. But it was a Terrace Martin show. So you know it was incredible.
Yeah. Good
It's
music.
funny. Always good to see him.
Mhm.
Always good to argue and debate and talk some shit with him.
That's why.
No, that's why I wanted him to come here today.
Since the last time I saw Terrace, a lot has happened.
He said to me when I was leaving, he's like, yo, is Maul gonna be there tomorrow? I was like, yeah, he's my co-host. He's like, Maul gonna be there? I was like, yeah, Maul gonna be there.
Yo, people be, but you know what's funny? Like people be anticipating to see me because they want to argue, and I really don't have no debate.
But you know
argument
Terrace
about-
loves you. Like
No, that's my guy. That Terrace is my guy. But it's just that I don't have the energy to go back and forth with a guy like Terrace.
Because you gotta save your energy. Because we got a big debate, even though at this point when we're recording, it is Monday at 3:13 p.m. DJ Head has not confirmed yet. This is our way to pressure me more. Like, what time we post that clip? It was before, like,
Probably like 11 a.m.
you on the clock, Head.
Yeah. It's all right.
Kanye giving his cousin head. DJ head hasn't. Never mind.
Yeah.
You still high.
11.
Fuck.
Yeah, I could tell.
No, I'm gonna just keep showing DJ had his birth certificate, his real name.
That's going to be your strategy?
Yeah, like, come on, look at your name. Cut it out. Cut it out, man. He won before it started.
For those that did not see the clip on Patreon, we were discussing the Jubilee thing of the back and forth of debates on YouTube. And we brought up Maul going against 20 Kendrick fans, which then turned into a one-on-one against DJ Head, which I am fully prepared to produce, talk to Elliot. I'm down. I think me and Jeremy can write the questions. Demaris and Elliot can be commentators, and we treat the shit like a boxing match. 20, you think you can handle 20 questions?
Come on, man. Come on, man. This is me. This is me you talking to, man.
I was looking in the comments. I feel like the Kendrick stans have actually taken over socials, but I did see a lot of people in the comments thinking that you'll be victorious.
Yeah, come on, man. Come on, man. Come on, man.
That can't be a debate answer, though. You can't just say to DJ, hey, yo, come on, man.
Nah, man. I mean, listen, bro. Head is my guy. I think that we'll sit and have a great conversation, but what is there to actually debate? I don't think there's anything to debate at this point anymore.
And I think this just proves that our show is actually not misogynistic, because I think Demaris should be one of the commentators, not the ring girl, like everyone was saying.
That is.
Demaris could be the ring girl.
That's just.
I thought it was I think you smoke it, but
yeah,
it's misogynistic.
I would smoke both, actually, but let's just.
Maybe you could do the ring girl thing with like the microphone headset.
Nah.
Change the game, baby.
Change the game.
Yeah, you be the first ring girl to actually say something.
Nah, I'm cool.
Nah?
I'm sitting next to Elliot and eat him up. Pause.
Yeah, that was rough. Don't even mark that. That's the clip.
Don't play with
no context either.
Yeah,
I'll eat Elliot up. That's it. 3-second clip.
To let it go out.
Collab post with Elliot. Well, yes, hopefully they do reply. I feel like we put them in a position where they have to do it now. You can't have all that debate for a year straight and then someone challenge you and you be like, no. Kind of like Natalie Nunn on Baddies reunion, which I also watched yesterday. I had a full fucking day.
Oh,
in between the amusement park to Terrace Martin, I watched the finale.
Is it WWE or what?
No.
That might be the BTS camera when they followed him away from the ring and followed him backstage?
I was sitting there like, yo, did Scorsese direct this?
It's great.
That's like the one shot from Goodfellas.
They just in there fighting. They just in there fighting, thumping.
Duh. And you owe Bobby Light an apology.
Why?
He's a star.
I said he wasn't.
He has the greatest job of all time.
No, I didn't say he was. I said his music wasn't good. I didn't say he wasn't a star.
Nah, he could rap. You just don't like the content.
Well, yeah, that's
He made the first Cousin song.
Yeah. That was the brothers. Kanye made Cousins. Bobby Light made brothers.
He's gonna whoop our ass. I'm not
Shout out to Bobby Light, man.
I fuck with Bobby Light. I just don't.
I do too. I don't have nothing against
I have to deal with the consequences of things you say. Remember I told you ran down on me in Miami?
Bobby Light?
Yeah.
And said what?
He was pissed about the comments you made about his freestyle.
I just said
I started quoting it. I thought it was bars.
All I said was turn that off. I don't want to hear that. I didn't say it was bad. I just said, yo, I don't want to hear that.
He's not for me. He's not for play.
Nah, listen, man. I think Bobby Light is a star. I love what he's doing on the Baddies. He's instigating. He's doing what he's supposed to do.
He's amazing on that show.
Yeah, man. But the Baddies is Demaris, do you watch Baddies?
Absolutely not.
You gotta watch it, baby.
No, I don't.
Yes, you do.
No,
I'm telling you. It's like the perfect guilty pleasure. Because it comes on at 8 on Sunday. So it's like, you can kind of like watch it. It doesn't have to be the last thing you watch Sunday. You can watch something else after that. But it's like, it's just good laughs. It's like, yo, they all in here wilding the fuck out. It's just, it's one of those type of shows. That's all.
I would quite literally rather never, ever in my life. It's not for me. But I mean, I'm glad that you guys
I said the same thing and then I watched it and now I'm just...
I've watched an episode before. I don't like stuff like that. That's ratchet as fuck. I'm not watching that.
That's ratchet. Baby D, you queen ratchet.
Yeah, I listen, I don't want to watch like what I grew up around on TV. Like other people watch that shit because it's like entertaining for them. Like, because I've been around shit like that. That's not.
Well, it's all entertaining. What's her name? DTB, Diamond the Body. She let us know last night.
DTB.
After she fought for 37 minutes of an hour broadcast. At the end of the episode, she said, "Yeah, I don't really got beef with none of y'all for real. I'm just fuck." She fought everybody.
I was at the edge of my seat thinking she was going to do the hug punch thing at the end, but she got
that off already. Yeah. She walked out on episode 1, walked out, gave Natalie a hug, and then slapped the shit out of her.
And
It's great.
She said, she fought for an hour straight, head up with everybody, and then said, yo, I got to go to a booking.
Yeah.
Get your eye fixed.
Yeah, nah. Hair, one of her braids got ripped out, bald spot. Gangster.
Oh, she's pretty. I saw her on TikTok.
Yeah, you like her?
Who's the light-skinned girl with the red shorts in the braids? She's the Floyd Mayweather of this shit.
That's Big Lex. Yeah, she came there to fight. She came there with a boxing outfit on, with some Jordans on. She ain't come there cute. She knew what it was. She came out ready to fight. Is it
weird? Maybe I should talk to my therapist about this. The more she was fighting, the more attractive I found her. Like, I had a crush on her by the end of but I was like, yo, that's a thoroughbred. She wasn't scared of one girl. She would scrap with anybody. I started to have more and more of a crush on her. No. Now I kind of see why girls like the thugs. Like the guys that have the violence. She's like, I see the reverse now because I saw it. I was like,
yeah.
Get him, babe.
Yeah.
She was doing flying knees.
Yeah, Big Legs. Shout out to Big Legs. Shout out to all the girls on Baddies, man. I love the fact that y'all just on there fighting. No talent. Fuck it. Let's just fight. Sometimes you gotta just let them know. Fuck it. I just want to fight.
Also, maybe not even an issue. Let's just fight.
No beef. Diamond let y'all know at the end of the episode, like, yo, I ain't got beef with nobody for real. Like, I'm just in here fighting.
I saw 3 girls jump one girl, and then 5 minutes later, the girls that were jumping that girl were then fighting each other.
Yeah, that's how I gotta be sometimes. Everybody getting fucked asses kicked. I like it.
Yeah.
Shout out to the Baddies, man.
And shout out to Blueface.
And when his baby mom's on there. Actually, well, too, Krishan used to be on there. She's not on there no more. Her sister, Taseki, nobody better fight her ever again. She was on there fighting like she used to have to fight for the big piece of chicken growing up. Yeah. When somebody used to fight for their food, you don't want to fight nobody that had to fight for food. You don't want to fight nobody that had to fight for food.
No, we have to figure out, Josh, talk to the volume. We got to be like guest hosts or something. Or at least in the live studio audience for a reunion.
We have a lot. That's a lot going on.
Sit me next to Bobby and give me a microphone. Baddies. I will be right there.
That's my shit. I went to see Sinners over the weekend. Oh, no, goes. I think Saturday night. I went to see Sinners. Michael B. Jordan. Shout out to Michael B. Jordan, Ryan Coogler. Great movie. I really enjoyed it. I love the cinematography. I love the message behind it. Some of the action scenes were a little cheesy, a little corny, but you can't hit a home run every time. But overall, I think they did a great job. Michael B. Jordan did a great job playing alongside himself, which I saw him speak about how difficult it was and having to learn where to walk and his eye levels and everything like that during his lines. So he did a great job. But overall, to me, I think the messaging behind the movie was the most important part of it.
Which is what I honestly have seen all the advertisements. I don't think I've seen the trailer. I don't know what this movie's about. I just saw great reviews.
It's about the Delta, the blues down there, and but I like how they integrated, blues coming from Africa, African music, original music, and then translating into hip hop and the culture now. They did a great job of integrating it and just telling that story about how it's all connected at some point. And then there was other messages and I don't want to give it away because it's only been out a few days, but people do need to go see it. It is a good movie. I was in the movie theater and one dude thought it was absolutely terrible. He got up and walked out. He was like, "Oh, this shit is trash." And I was just like, but then when he walked past me and I saw what he was wearing, I was like, he's the guy that would walk out.
What was he wearing?
He just looked like he wouldn't understand that type of storyline. Like it just wasn't the movie for him.
He thought white people did in fact come up with rock and roll.
I'm not gonna say he thought that, but that movie was not for him.
He likes bluegrass over blues.
Probably. But to me, I enjoyed the movie. I thought it was a great, visual and the storyline behind it. Great actors was in it. But yeah, shout out to Michael B. Jordan and Ryan Coogler because now this is what they started with Fruitvale Station, I believe. Mm-hmm. That was their first film together, and to see the films that they've done since then. And I think Ryan's deal, the way he constructed his deal with this was incredible. I think he owns the movie outright, like all rights to it after 20 years, I think.
Oh, wow, okay.
So I think, they just starting, what him and Michael B. Jordan are doing, I see that they're just building a portfolio of work and things like that. And, I think that what they're doing is great.
Yeah, Fruitvale Station, Creed, Black Panther, 1 and 2, Sinners. It's a crazy little list they're putting together.
No, they're definitely doing some good things. So, got to go support people like that that's been building something and working together for so many years.
Demaris, you saw, right?
Yes, I did.
Did you walk out?
No, I enjoyed it a lot. I think it was really, really well done. It is a vampire movie. That's not giving anything away. Just so you do know what it's about. It's a vampire movie, but they told a story. Yeah.
In the explanation, he said there's vampires too?
Maul's explanation, I know he was just trying not to give away the premise.
Okay.
I get what he was saying, but
did they like represent the major labels
movie.
or something?
You said what?
Are they like a metaphor for the major label?
There is some of that.
Okay.
There is some of that.
Another group of people.
It is though.
Yeah.
It is because when they came, see, I don't want to spoil it, but when they first showed up to the club or the juke joint, they were specifically there for the singer.
Okay.
So it was like, I want him. And it was like, okay, so that type of messaging, you know what I'm saying? I don't want to get you got to really pay attention and really just follow the story. And then you notice that it was Indians that were looking for, or Native Americans that were looking for one of the people, and he's a, you know, from the Caucasus Mountains.
Gotcha. Okay.
It's just a whole bunch of, it's a lot of little nuances in there. Yeah, it's a lot of little nuances.
The characters are very likable. Both of the black women in the film were absolutely beautiful. Like the love interest, they were absolutely beautiful. Haley Steinfeld, I forgot what her name is. She was in the Superman movie. She was really, really good. Everybody did an amazing job. The story was really well told. The scenes that were not action scenes, because Maul has a point, the action scenes were not that great, but the scenes that were not action scenes were very well shot. At no point was I reminded that Michael B. Jordan was playing two people. And that's kind of hard to do in a movie. So it was really good. It was really good.
What do you think about there's been things going online where they say they feel like Jonathan Majors was supposed to play alongside him in that as well?
Well, they're making fun of that because of the way that Jonathan Majors dresses and the time story, the time of the movie that the movie was supposed to be.
I wouldn't have been mad at that though. Like because obviously, what Michael B. Jordan and Ryan Coogler are building, they obviously working together. They're going to continue to do films together. I wouldn't be mad at that because somebody else that does that, Spike Lee. All the Spike Lee movies generally have the same cast in every movie. I wouldn't be mad to see Michael B. Jordan and Jonathan Majors. You know, obviously they have the Creed thing.
Yeah,
I wouldn't have been mad at seeing them together.
Either. I mean, Jonathan Majors looks like he belongs in a film that was shot in the 30s for sure. But I think Michael B. playing his own twin added something to the movie.
It was a nice spin. It was unique. I just, again, it was, you know, certain things when it came to the action, the fighting scenes, I thought was a little.
It's gonna be hard. Yeah, it will be hard to do. Period, and then to do it with CGI is
like, you know,
super hard.
You know, the blood, like the gore. Nobody bleeds like that. Like, it doesn't shoot out.
Well, I mean, if it's a vampire movie, isn't that?
Yeah, but
that's in vampire movies.
Yeah, but they don't have to be in this vampire movie. They could have kept it a little more realistic as possible. Nobody's bleeding all the way shooting across.
The only parts that were pissing me off were the vampire flying scenes. I hated the way the vampires was flying. That was pissing me off. But other than that, it was cool. I liked it. I think it
was a good movie.
It was a really good movie. If you haven't seen it, go check it out. A girl is currently going viral because she says she walked out in the middle of the movie because it was bothering her spirit. She's a Christian, and then they on her ass saying, "Why are you a Christian going to see a movie called Sinners?" Like, you kind of should have expected that. So if you are of the religious belief and stuff like that's gonna bother you,
somebody really said that?
Yes, don't go see it.
Get the fuck out of here.
But other than that, it's a really good movie.
Get the fuck. See, that'd be the part of the Christian church shit that people like that. Shut the fuck up. You walked out because what should you walk out on? What part? What part of the movie was like, I can't, this is enough? It wasn't like that. It wasn't that deep. Like, come on, man. Cut the shit. Good movie. Shout out to Michael B. Jordan and Ryan Coogler. Go support the movie if you haven't already. I think you would enjoy it.
Did the UMG characters like fight them off with garlic? Was like that their way of streaming?
It was garlic in there.
And stealing their publishing?
It was garlic in there. It was, you know, you can't have vampires and not have garlic. There was some garlic in there. Yeah, it was a good movie, man. I think overall, you know, people would enjoy it.
We need to figure out the history of who created the vampire shit and why they landed on garlic as their kryptonite. Like, the older I get, the more questions I have about the things that I just accepted and never thought into. Like,
let me ask
who decided that? Garlic.
I mean, you know, maybe because, you know, bad breath and, you know, the vampires have to bite you, have to get up close on you.
They're legitimately sucking your blood. I don't think how you smell is really like the most important.
You got to get close to them in order for them to bite you. If you ate some garlic, you know, your breath kind of is, I don't know, maybe.
Why do vampires hate
I'm way ahead of you.
garlic?
The idea that vampires hate garlic has roots in folklore and symbolic associations more than any one book or movie. It's known for its medicine and protection properties. Garlic has been used for centuries in folk medicine to ward off illness and infection. That makes perfect sense.
Okay,
That's what I was thinking.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, they were created by a disease of the blood, so a powerful antibiotic like garlic would kill a vampire.
Yeah.
Okay. I mean, there's too much pizza in New York for us to ever get hit, so I'm not scared of vampires.
You're not scared of vampires?
Nah. You know how much garlic I put on all my food?
So you're protected, is what you're saying?
Yeah.
Okay. All right, protect your neck.
It's like my version of a
Protect your
condom.
neck is funny
Protect
as shit.
your neck. You know what I'm saying? Protect yours, man.
Y'all never found like I always thought the vampire stuff was kind of like, I don't know, like sexy. Y'all never thought that? Just
Nah,
I'm freaked out. Nah, it's cool.
Nah, baby. I never thought the vampire shit was sexy. I never was like
never saw Count and was like,
yeah. I never saw, I never saw a vampire was like,
I
nah, she
always
could
thought
get it.
like just vampirism was like, okay, like there was kind of
But-
like an undertone in it. Like,
see, my sister, that's because the media trained you that way with Twilight and all those teen movies to brainwash you to think that behavior is okay.
Yeah, it's not.
did he just say my sister?
Yeah.
420.
Okay.
420. 420.
But wasn't all those teen movies like they got all like the Abercrombie models to like fall in love as vampires?
Yeah.
Yeah, they was brainwashing you.
They were glitter. Yo, the ones in Twilight were like glittery. Like their skin was like glittery and shit.
Would you fuck a vampire?
Would I fuck a vampire? Who's the vampire?
At night.
Who's the vampire?
India Love.
Oh, yes. Absolutely. Absolutely.
You let her bite you and then just become a vampire like this. I'm in it now.
Fuck it. I'm in the clan now. What is it?
The clan.
Yeah, I'm part of the vamps.
But and see, we talked about this when we were talking about I Am Legend. I forgot how many episodes ago when I was like, dog, why don't you, like Will Smith, just get bit? Like, you're dragging this. Like, what's the big deal if you just join the fucking crew that does this?
Nah, but that's
like, if there's vampires running around and I'm the last, like, just bite me. Like, can we get this over with? I'll join y'all. I'll be a vampire too.
He was looking for a cure. He was a
but that
doctor.
was different too, though, because those are like zombies. I think zombies and vampires are totally different.
Well, I Am Legend was originally about vampire. Like the book is written about vampires. Those were supposed to be like a more realistic version of a vampire.
You believe in vampires?
I don't not believe in them. I believe there's probably an entity that resembles them. No, I don't think they have like little pointy fangs and like say I want to drink your blood. I don't think that, but I think there's some type of entity that probably resembles that.
All right, man.
Or like energy vampires. I believe energy vampires exist.
What's the energy vampire?
People who come around you and drain all of the happiness and joy and positive things out of your life.
I believe that. That's why you gotta get your cords cut. And that's what the psychic was telling me. That there's somebody's doing that to me that will remain nameless. That like sucking the energy and life out of me from a distance.
For real?
Mm-hmm. That's the thing though. But even the cord cutting girl, like that's part of it. Like subconsciously people can create cords and take bits and pieces of your energy without even knowing it. But I think it's crazy that Demaris gives me shit all the time for thinking that a missile hit the Pentagon, but she believes in vampires. I come in here with like
not to be she played it safe. She
regular conspiracy theories that she clowns me for, and now all of a sudden she believes in vampires.
No, she says she doesn't not believe in them. She didn't say she does believe in them.
I won't sit up here and say, nah, vampires ain't real. Like I won't say that. Like I don't know that for sure, but I don't, I would be surprised if I found out they existed, but I'm not.
And I'm crazy for thinking there's lizard people.
I told you there's lizard people. I already told you who I think is a lizard person, all of that. Yeah, I believe in that too.
Elon?
No, not Elon.
Well, Elon found for some of the...
He polys with the lizard people, but I don't think he's one.
No, I don't think he's a lizard, but he found some of the vampires. There's some people on Social Security at 300 and something years old still receiving checks. Those are the vampires that I think Elon is trying to...
Same ones that voted for JFK?
Yeah, he's about to go find them. Like, all right, who's 337 years old? Let me see this person. Yeah, absolutely.
What's going to be crazy if we find out it really is a person and it's not a scam.
That's what I'm saying. Either way, let's figure it out. Let's just figure it out. Let's just figure it out. Who is this person? Let's figure it out. Fuck it.
It's been Dr. Sebi the whole time.
No worry now.
This episode is sponsored by Ro. Ro Sparks are a 2-in-1 prescription treatment for guys who want more controlled erections. I know that word makes you uncomfortable, but sometimes when it's time, you got to act. You had no idea it was even coming.
Yeah, Rory, sometimes you need that push. Sometimes, you need to get the blood flowing.
Yeah.
You need to get the juices going. Roll will help you grow.
They call me Rory in the streets. That's what everyone calls me.
And you can't spell roll without Rory.
That's a fact.
Yeah.
Every time they see me out, they know what time it is.
True, Rory. And roll stays active in your system for 36 hours.
It's important.
So sometimes you can go double overtime, triple overtime, depending on how you're feeling.
Yeah, and I mean, it doesn't make you hard like right away and you're just walking around stiff.
No.
It only works when you're starting to feel aroused.
Yeah.
So even if you want to plan your date around that entire thing, take it early, let it just get right in that blood.
Yeah, find the right window.
Yeah, then when it's time, Ro will know. Ro connects guys with a medical provider 100% online, so you don't have to waste time in waiting rooms, because that's always awkward too when you go in and have to tell the doctor what you're really here for.
I feel like everybody knows.
Yeah, they can see it in your face.
Yeah, they can see it.
If approved, treatment ships directly to your door very discreetly. If prescribed, new sexual health patients get $15 off their first order of Sparks on a recurring plan. Connect with a provider at ro.co/Rory and Mall to find out if prescription Ro Sparks are right for you. That's ro.co/Rory and Mall for $15 off your first order. Also, over the weekend, we released our first Best of Rory and Mall.
Yes.
You can get the best of the week, best of the month.
The best of us.
Yeah.
The best of us.
People get busy. Sometimes you can't get through all the episodes. Go listen to the best of.
Yeah.
Did our Nas worst beat picker and rap make it to our best of? Yeah.
Damn.
That clip I saw, there was definitely some back and forth. I even had people texting me about that shit. And I felt an easy proof. Like, I think I solved this rumor.
Which one?
That Nas does not pick bad beats.
I mean,
you guys at Rockefeller concocted this whole conspiracy to try to ruin his legacy and put it out there. And then Vlad says it every 5 minutes. And now everyone just
that's
across
not
the board just goes, Nas picks bad beats.
That's not true. Mech just sat here and said he asked him about that years ago. And Nas himself
Said he picks bad beats
said
on
he
purpose.
picks bad beats on purpose.
He didn't say picks bad beats. He said that he wants the people to listen to what he's saying more than the music. That doesn't mean it's a bad beat. It may not be You Don't Know from Just Blaze, but they're not bad beats. They're just maybe not like the crazy beats that you just focus on the beat.
Is Ether a bad beat?
Yes.
All right, cool.
Awful.
That's
worked.
No, it worked. It worked. It definitely worked.
But to say that,
Somebody said Ether is a fire beat.
all right, is Ghetto Techno a
I don't
bad
even
beat?
know if that's a real account. I'm not shouting that. What the fuck is Workmail 1551? It's not even a real fucking. Click on that. Click on that. Let's see who the fuck that is. It's not even a real person. Like, Ether is a fire beat. No, it's not.
It's a bot?
Ether, that's a bot. Whoever said that is definitely a bot.
Anthony, friend of the show, manages Kendrick and Nas. Bots. See what's
Off
going on
of
here?
the Nas beats being fire or not?
Maybe Anthony
I don't
switched
think
the account from Kendrick
Yeah,
to Nas to do the bot thing for the day.
I don't think they're sending bots to say Nas picks
Anthony, I'm
fire
kidding.
beats.
But no, I just think it's unfair because like Jay has bad beats sometimes. Every rapper does. They just put it on Nas. And I was actually shocked a lot of people did agree with me because that's just been the running thing forever.
I mean, I think that Nas has obviously some great beats in his discography. But there's a thing, even when he got with Hit Boy and they did their collection, the thing was, he's finally getting beats that are going to be consistently at a certain level.
Yeah.
So it's a thing that people feel like Nas doesn't have the greatest beats to be one of the greatest rappers, obviously. People feel like a lot of his songs, some of the beats are just like, that was cool. But compared to other great rappers, people feel like his discography probably has the most beats that are just a little lackluster. Now, I don't think that every beat Nas has is weak or trash. No, but I do think there are some songs where I'm just like, the performance is what carried this. His what he's saying and his rhymes is what carried it. But if you just listen to the music, it's just like, it's cool. It's not incredible music.
30-year career speaks for itself. Who are all these magical rappers that pick great beats over a 30-year career? That's a good point. Who's
Yeah,
a 30-year career that we can say has a flawless beat selection?
I mean, but it doesn't have to be flawless. Like, if you look at somebody like Jay-Z, he obviously, is not going in there saying, I'm going to pick a bad beat and let the rhymes carry the song. You go in there and you find a beat that you feel like embodies or captures what you're saying and can kind of, just carry a little bit of the emotions that you're trying to project through your rhymes. But I mean, it is a thing though, that people just feel like some of Nas's music is just not up to the level of Nas's rapping ability. That's a real thing. I don't think that that's some false narrative that people created. I think that's a real thing.
Blueprint 2, I think, had some misses. Volume 3 has
everybody has misses.
Kingdom Come,
every
Magna Carta,
every artist.
444 is flawless, but yeah, anyone that has this long of a career is
I mean, you're not going to love every beat from every song. You're not. That's just impossible. You're not going to love every beat. But as somebody who's been listening to Nas for years, that is a real thing. I don't think this is some made up new thing that the internet or social media just tried to make up and carry. It was a real thing that, Nas's production sometimes is like, I wouldn't have went with that one, but obviously Nas's rhymes is incredible. So it works. But I think overall, a lot of people feel like Nas's music and it has gotten better later on in his career.
Yeah, I'm with you. But I still think from 94 to 2002, flawless.
I'm not mad at that.
And Send Street's Disciple got a little weird. That one got odd.
Okay.
I don't know what's going on in the studio that day. That double disc.
That's where it always gets tricky. That was a time when rappers tried to do the double disc shit. It was like, fam, like you could have just condensed this to one and just left it alone. That was like every rapper felt like they had to do that to kind of prove themselves. That was like you got to get your double disc shit off.
And it's like, I get it. Everyone at that point was chasing Pac and Big, and they both have classics. All Eyes on Me, Life After Death, fucking flawless, no skip double albums. That doesn't mean the rest of the world has tried.
Right.
Like at all. Because Blueprint 2 could have been close to Blueprint if it was just fucking 10 records.
I say the whole time, just condensed it to one album.
And then Streets Disciple, like as a Nas stan, I like certain records on there, but it was not needed for, like at one point, he just did like the first AI voice when Shorty got AIDS and he was rapping as her. And I thought it was Lil' Kim for the first time. And then I realized it was Nas pitched up. I was like, you know what, man? I don't know if this album's for me. This one's rough.
Yeah.
And now we're doing biographies about KRS-One when Wikipedia exists. Or Rakim, rather. I forgot. Streets, it was a weird time. And then you're taking 2 singles back to back with Hip Hop Is Dead, using the Thief Scene beat. Like, I was confused on so much what was going on at that time. But
Hit Boy gave Nas new life.
I guess.
That's a real narrative, though. That's a real thing. People was happy to hear Nas.
I love
People kill me all the time when I say lock in with one producer, but I think that's when you make your best music.
He needed to do that, but that's a stretch. Like Hit Boy, of course, legend in his own right, but gave Nas. I don't know about that.
Nas was okay, because when you say new life, it's kind of sound like Nas was dead out here. No, Nas's career wasn't dead, but I do understand he gave him a new kind of frequency. He gave him a new sound,
and I think more of an output, because Nas never had an output like that. Right. I think I will give this comment some credit then, because yes, that gave Nas a new way of putting.
Yeah, that's so.
Like he had,
but I understand it kind of like new life. It's like Nas didn't need new life. Like this is Nas we talking about.
Because before like The King's Disease, Life Is Good existed, which is close to a classic album. So I don't really know about new life, but anyways, it was cool to see. I've liked our pod for the last few months because I feel like we're back to like just discussing music. Of course, we're talking about baddies and bullshit, but I like having those nerdy convos. That's why I love to have Mech on. But I like to see people react to music shit for real, not stan beef bullshit. Yeah. Like the Day 26 video comments are all about music. Yeah, no messy shit, no puff shit. Like I love that we can get engagement this way, rather than always having to do
I like
bullshit.
This comment right here. Renaissance Man _7 says, even if you owe me, it's considered good. Many don't agree. There's still not enough evidence of him doing those type of records to say that, I can do that when I want to. Nah. And I absolutely love Nas. I ran through the KD and Magic series. I ran through the KD and Magic series just yesterday, but I ain't buying that last part. The last part being that Nas said he picks bad beats on purpose.
Yeah, which I don't really think that's exactly what he's trying to say. But either way, I'm about to contradict everything I just said about good music engagement. Did you know that Amanda Bynes is on OnlyFans?
Who's Amanda Bynes?
Well, relax.
He's too old.
God. You don't know who Amanda Bynes is?
The name sounds familiar. Amanda Bynes.
Let's pull up her resume.
Amanda. Why does that name sound familiar?
Because
I know Amanda Bynes. No, I'm saying I know who that is.
like
In person,
personally.
it's so funny.
Is that?
She was an actress. She had
Okay.
the Amanda Show when I was a kid.
Yeah.
Was
I remember
big.
Amanda Bynes.
I'm trying to think. What was her big movie? Yeah, she was on all that.
Yeah,
She
I
was
remember
hilarious.
Amanda Bynes. Yes, I remember.
And then she went through some interesting press, like where it looked like she was having mental breakdowns and crazy shit going on. But I mean, I'm just glad back to being stable and showing feet and racist chats.
That's what she's doing?
No,
Oh.
But she's on OnlyFans and she claims she's only on there to chat with her fans.
Okay. So she's not showing no bush.
Sorry.
I feel like she's just chatting naked.
Okay. Listen, there's nothing wrong with chatting naked. Naked chat. I like
Does
that.
your girl have an OnlyFans just to chat?
Whose girl?
Yeah, both of y'all girl. Just to chat. She says, no, I'm just chatting. Like,
Nah, you
I'm
can
just-
talk to me. We right here.
You would let her make money off of just like chatting?
Nah.
That's what we do.
Facts. Facts.
But we not, you know what I'm saying? It's not one-on-one. It's not, you know what I mean?
But what if it's like no explicit content? They just chatting.
No
like,
explicit
like,
content?
Yeah, like real rest in peace to the Pope. Crazy, right? Who's your favorite top
then-
5
yeah,
dead or
nah.
alive Pope?
If it ain't no explicit content, then yeah, get your shit off.
Okay,
Yeah.
what if it starts out that way and then, the $25 tier gets a little racy? No photos, no videos.
Just horny, nasty talk?
Just what are you wearing?
Nah, we not doing that. Can't ask my girl what she wearing. Then because you text it over a platform
Pay and ask,
is
yeah.
different from asking on the street. Like, it's the same shit to me. Don't ask my girl what she wearing.
They're gonna be mad when they realize I'm the one on the other end.
Oh, that's a whole different. Now you get into a whole other thing. The first time I found that out, I was mind blown.
Listen, man.
I said they pimping on OnlyFans because they told us pimping was dead. That's what they told us. They said the hoes can go direct to consumer now. They ain't gotta have a pimp. They can sell a pussy whenever they want, work their own hours. Then when I started finding out a lot of these girls on OnlyFans, these mattress actresses, I'm like, wait, so your manager?
9 times out of 10, it's their gay best friend.
Nah, I know some straight best friends that's running these OnlyFans accounts.
Because they know what straight men want to hear, just like how they say straight men suck dick the best. Like, they
who
know
said
what
that,
y'all want to
Demaris?
hear.
Who's they?
Yeah.
Give me some names. Who
Yeah,
said that?
no, I need to know the identity.
Yeah,
of the
who
person
said that? Show me. Let Josh pull up their Instagram right now.
Kanye West?
Yeah, who said?
Please.
Who said that?
No, they just said y'all got, like, men suck dick the best, y'all got stronger jaws.
All right, see what I'm saying?
That's what they said that meant. Bitter, you
Who
heard that,
is
right?
they? Stop saying they said that. Tell me a name. Who said that?
The dick sucking experts say that men give better head, A, because they know what it feels like, just like women give better head to women because they know what it feels like, and because y'all have stronger jaws.
Okay, but how do we land on straight men give the best?
Well, I didn't
head?
mean to say straight men. I just meant to say men. Yeah. Like, so men.
Oh, I'm sure gay men probably, are good at their craft, but I don't know.
I know some women that are great at it too. Like, so that's where I'm confused. Like, all right, who is they? Who's saying these things? Study finds straight men. Oh, okay. All right.
No,
Sorry,
no,
Josh.
what did that say?
It's study finds. That's all I said. Study finds straight men want to perform oral sex on their partner more often. Okay. Who did they study?
Yeah.
And how many?
We know.
You trying to find that out?
Yo, your
Good for
algorithm
you.
is going to be crazy.
But yeah, anyway, my point is men know how to riz y'all up more because they know what they want to hear. It's like, like you have an insider.
Demaris, I can promise you, a man cannot riz me up more than a woman can.
I'm telling you, if a man on a fine bitch account and nah.
Oh no, but that's not. I don't know. It's a guy though. If I'm
That was my point. If you have a male manager for the OnlyFans, yes, men know what men want to hear, so they can type to you.
Women know what men want to hear too.
Yes, they do.
Demaris, you could be a phone call girl and know exactly what to say to a man. I'm not saying I want that for you, but I'm just saying I'm just saying, Demaris, you could.
But if that's your journey,
you could be a phone sex operator and know exactly what to say to a
I
guy.
would be mad nice. Of course, I would be nice, but I'm just saying, men. I can understand why men are doing that, or why women might need men's help. Not every woman is me. Not every woman has riz.
I feel like not all OnlyFans girls are escorts or strippers or whatever, but those type of women know how, like, they know a mark when they see one.
Yeah.
Like, they know how to, why would they need their manager to do that?
Because
their whole job has been based on learning how to finesse men and knowing what they want to hear so they can get money out of them.
Yeah, but a lot of women don't want to talk to people online. They rather just do 4 photo shoots in a month, have enough photos for fucking 2 months, and just let the manager, whoever, run them out weekly, daily, talk to whoever, just send me my check.
That's why I could not be an OnlyFans manager. I'm too silly. Like, for like the first sentence, I'd be serious to the person that I'm talking to on OnlyFans, and then it would just be jokes after that.
I know a girl.
Like, I could not I'd start dying laughing with everything that I was typing.
It's a girl on Instagram. She has a pretty nice following. One of my homeboys knows her in real life and told me, he was like, yo, that's not her boyfriend runs her account. And like people be sending her money. But it's her boyfriend like talking to people in the DMs.
Mm-hmm.
I was like, what? He was like, yeah. Just sending money to the Zelle and Cash App. Like, yo, you look good. Here's $100. Have a great day.
When you guys were 2020, or I'll go lower. When you guys were 16, 17, 18, was there anybody that you would have paid to chat with on like an OnlyFans platform? No pictures, no videos, but like to chat with.
Just talk?
When you were 16.
I mean,
no pictures, no video?
Mm-hmm.
I've always been a visual nigga. I've been a visionary my whole life, Demaris.
I said no right away, but now I think like I definitely was asking people ASL back in the day.
Yeah.
But like it never,
yeah,
it was like freaky.
But it got to a point where y'all exchanged, like somebody sent the picture.
Oh yeah.
Somebody like video chatted something.
And I never paid. I mean, my mother was paying the internet bill. Yeah. But that was the only payment that was happening in these chats.
But I mean like famous people. Like if you, for example, because fan clubs before Patreon, like actual, remember real fan clubs, kind of used to have that feature. Yeah, like so I feel like that's just this, I ain't
gonna lie. If you would have told me at 16, I might be talking to Halle Berry on this platform for real, I might have went for it.
Yeah.
They might have caught me slipping.
Well, I mean, that's where the whole show Catfish was birthed from.
Yeah, they might have caught me. At 16, they might have caught me, for sure. But I would have figured that shit out eventually, because I'd have just started going, like, yo, send me the fucking pictures. Like, I'd have started going crazy.
It kicks you off.
Little young, yeah, but fuck it, kick me off. Fuck it, it is what it is.
I just feel like you deserve it if that happens. Like when that girl on Catfish thought she was sending money to Lil Bow Wow, I have no sympathy for you. You deserve all of it.
Yeah, the people like that, that's just mental illness. That's what that is. If you think you're talking to Bow Wow on this site and he's asking you for money and you're sending Bow Wow money, there's something wrong with you.
And why is his credit card frozen every time?
Yeah, like there's something wrong with you.
He's on BT every day.
There is something in your head that is just needs some tweaking. That's all. You just need to tweak it a little bit.
I'm trying to think. Maybe like Adriana Lima or something.
Oof.
I might throw.
Oof.
In my teenage years, I might ask my mom for some money. Yo, I'm trying to talk to Lean.
Damn, you in Lima on him? Oof. I didn't know he was gonna go Lima.
Yeah.
She's
you
nice.
Got taste. You got taste.
She's nice.
Man, she
nice.
defined a generation.
Yeah, she's very nice.
She's still
I discovered
fine
myself through her.
Yeah. Yeah. One can only discover themselves.
That was a polite way of saying I beat off to her.
Yeah. You figured out the things that you like.
I knew my kinks and my corks.
Ew.
Yeah. Adriana Lima, the GOAT.
And like these kids, of course, everything's over sexualized. Even adults, I feel like we've gotten too far with stuff. But we used to go crazy. Just her in a bra was like, she was busting her lips wide open. Ooh. That's the equivalent of what we viewed that as.
Yeah, man. Lima, that's a GOAT. You ever see a goat in heels? Adriana Lima.
Who did she end up marrying? Wasn't it like
she was married to a basketball player. He used to play for the Timberwolves. I forgot his name.
Peach over here searching her.
I think it was like
said her name, so I'm sure he's found
Marco
it by
Jaric.
now.
Yeah, Marco Jaric. She was married. I don't know if they're still married, but no, they're not married anymore. But yeah, Marco Jaric. I remember that. She got married to him.
Yeah, I would pay a little $20 for the month
to see Lima.
Yeah, talk to her, chat, like just get to know her.
Yeah, she's hot.
Wait, hot. Is there some form of a law there? Like if I'm 16 and I can go on OnlyFans and like you're sending photos and like talking to a teenager.
I think OnlyFans you have to be 18? Is it 18 or 21?
18.
Yeah.
All right, but since the inception of the internet, with all the security and stuff we have, to this day, it's ask, are you 18? And you just say yes.
Yeah, literally, that's it. Are you 18? Answer yes. Yes,
social security
18.
Number.
I'm in.
Just a million ways that they could find that out. And it's just like, enter.
I'm 18 today. Right now, I'm 18 today.
No, I feel like there should be some type of law to figure that shit out. Because that is kind of crazy. That's underage. You're sending naked photos and talking sexually to a teenager.
They have to have
that's
something.
illegal.
They have to have something to. They have to have something. Are all of you guys signed up for OnlyFans? They didn't ask for our picture ID or anything.
I'm not. I don't have OnlyFans.
I did. I got rid of the account. Stopped supporting some of my friends.
Yeah, I'm not paying for nudes, man. I'm just not.
They are free on the internet.
You can go to X right now. I can show you some crazy shit right now, Demaris, for free.
X and XXX.
What?
Mm-hmm.
For free?
I also just don't know if I could get off on like talking sexually with the girl that I know I can't fuck. Like why I enjoy sexting is because it's somebody I'm eventually or already being physical. Like that's the point of sexting, to in between to then go fuck.
Y'all don't want to admit
what
it.
are you doing? You're just paying to just get hard and like then turn your phone off? Like,
Y'all don't want to admit it, but a lot of that shit is catered towards like incels.
Who don't want to admit it?
I didn't think we needed to. I thought it was like very clear as day.
A lot of people don't like to admit that. Like a lot of that shit, when they say, yo, this model on OnlyFans made $10 million, and people are like, what the fuck? I'm like, you know how many guys out here don't even know how to speak to a woman, let alone a woman that looks like this?
Yeah.
This is who they are catering to. This is who they are marketing to. You want to talk to a beautiful woman? Here, we know you can in real life. They don't say that. That's a little subtitle. You can't really see that. We know you will never get a woman this beautiful, sir, but we'll give you the fantasy of it for $19.99 a month.
Yeah, that's welcome to the porn industry, the OnlyFans industry, the sex industry.
Nah, porn is different though, because porn is, you'll see some guys in there, you'll be like, oh, he could probably get some beautiful women in real life. You see, in shape, handsome guy.
But the people the people who pay for porn and pay the big bucks for porn are people who are not really.
Paying for porn is absolutely crazy.
It's like literally, I'll give you the site that has all the like it's free. And it's in like 4K, everything.
Paying for porn is fucking crazy, man. Who is paying for porn? You could actually pay to fuck the girl you're looking at.
Yo, if you go down the year that you would spend on a fucking Brazzers account, hit a DM.
Just hit a DM. I got $3,000 for you right now. What's up?
Fly to Miami. You might have a shot.
We go get tested. Take me wherever I need to go get tested, and let's fuck.
Let's fuck.
Paying $3,000.
How much is a Brazzers membership?
Probably like $20 a month.
Brazzers is now free.
Be lying like shit. You go there. And, need my credit card? Nah. Yeah, Brazzers is not free on. Actually, I don't even want to say the site because I don't want to splash them and ruin it for everyone.
Yeah, man.
But yeah,
Demaris, what did you think about Tracee Ellis Ross and what she said about her liking to date younger men because the toxic masculinity of men her age is a little too much? And if I said that, could I get away with it as a man?
No, because
but she is who you are talking about. Like you're the toxic man she was describing.
Me?
Yeah.
I'm not toxic. I'm toxic? Let me know.
Huh?
Don't get quiet.
Oh no,
what's on the
Kevin
list?
Gates versus LeBron. I see up there.
You think I'm toxic for real?
No, I think you have some old school mentalities of things that you say is from a good place. I know you don't mean it in a mean, malicious way, but people could view it as toxic.
Like what?
There's no such thing as a bisexual man.
Okay. What else?
45, 47.
Trump? What? Wait, now you lost me. You had me on the first one. All right, I was grateful.
I don't want to just list off a thing where now we could like invite ourselves to get canceled.
See, I'm trying to talk real. Like you ain't trying to talk real.
No, we talk real.
I mean, I only saw like a little bit of that clip. I didn't really watch it, but I mean, I guess I get where she's coming from if that's what she's saying, that the men her age are have a little bit more of a toxic masculinity thing. Yeah, I can understand that. But if she goes too young, she's also gonna run into the toxic masculinity thing. She has to stay with the young millennials.
Toxic masculinity doesn't have an age. I would have rather her just say she likes younger guys.
Toxic masculinity doesn't always have an age, but there are some preconceived beliefs within different generations. Different generations believe certain things. Like, for example, there's a bunch of articles on how Gen Z is more susceptible to the Andrew Tate rhetoric. Because that's because of how they grew up, being sheltered, not really going out and seeing the world, being on the internet, the addiction to porn and all this women hating rhetoric, it's become very prominent in Gen Z men. So there isn't just one set of generation that's toxic, but some more than others. Some are more susceptible to things more than others due to the media they were exposed to, due to the things that was cool when they were growing up, the belief systems that their parents had, the music, the movies, everything, all of that has an effect. So if she's dating people Rory's age in comparison to dating people that might be in their late 20s or early 40s, it's going to be a little bit different. So I understand what she was saying.
Yeah. I'm probably a little bit more progressive than my father is. Just my generation period. But it is odd to what Demaris just said too. The generation under me is like more toxic than my dad's generation.
Of course, that's what I'm saying. Toxic masculinity doesn't have an age. Like it's how you were raised, where you were raised. Like to me, that's more so what determines that. It's not just the age.
Definitely zip code.
Yeah,
is a big part of it.
It's not just the age. Like that's why. Again, I would have rather. I felt like, and I love Tracee Ellis Ross. I'm a huge fan of hers. I thought that she just her saying because she dates. That's why she dates younger people because of the toxic masculinity. I'm just like, all right, I would rather her just say, I just like younger guys.
Well, that also could just be her experience. That could have been the experience
it's always
she's had.
Your personal experience. But I'm just saying what she said and the reason for her dating younger guys, I thought was just like, that doesn't make any sense. Because you can find a young guy that's more toxic than y'all say I'm toxic, way more toxic than these little YNs, 27, they be talking to chicks. I'm like, yo, they all right. Why they talking to
But I don't think that Tracee Ellis Ross is dating YNs. She's dating younger men, but she's not dating YNs.
I mean, you don't know that.
I don't know that, but I can assume. We all live in assumptions here.
Yeah.
I could have been front row at little TJ's trial.
I could see her dating a little YN just for the thrill. Like I don't know if this little nigga going, rob me or not, but let's just see.
But I mean, we've all had the older men have had the conversation of they like dating younger women. I had that conversation recently with a man that's headed into his 40s where he likes dating younger women, not creepily young, but women who haven't been. The older women get, the more we see and the smarter we become and the more, if you want to say damaged we become, because the fantasy is gone, right? The younger you are, the more you still hold on to the fantasy of this dream man and believe in that dream man. And as you learn more, you come into contact with more men. It's like, oh, I'm chasing a unicorn, and this is more than likely not real. So if someone's love bombing me, more than likely this will not last. Like you don't really believe the things you used to. You lose your naivety. So it's easier to date, even if you are trying to be a good guy. It's easier to date. I can see why they say it's easier to date younger women because they're more likely to believe you. Even if you are really a good guy, they're more likely to believe you. An older woman is more likely to give you a hard time and make you really have to prove how good of a guy you are.
Yeah, because you can't bullshit her.
They've seen the bullshit.
Beautiful way to just say young girls are easy to manipulate.
But that was my thing with Chase when Tracee said what she said. I'm like, oh, we could run laps around these little young dudes.
I would have let her manipulate me at 21, 22.
Tracee Ellis?
Hell yeah.
Okay. I'm not mad at that.
She can manipulate me now.
Yeah, me too.
I believe anything she says. I believe that all older men are toxic.
I've seen it. I've met all older men. They're all toxic.
I've met every one of them.
Yeah, they're all toxic.
But yeah, if roles were reversed, we couldn't get that shit off.
Hell no.
Y'all get that shit off all the time.
No, older guys date younger girls, but they get shit about it. They ain't even got.
And I kind of think they should in some degree.
Demaris, you can see an older guy walk in a restaurant you at with a younger girl, and you and whoever you at the table with, y'all gonna start talking about that shit.
No.
Cut it out.
It depends on how young. If I can see that girl is way too young, then yeah, we're gonna talk shit. But we automatically
if a 50-year-old man walks into a restaurant you're at with a 24, 25-year-old girl, you're gonna have something to say about that.
Yes, because that's real. That's a huge age difference.
Yeah, but,
that's a 20-something year age difference. A dude that's 7 years older than his girl, nobody's checking for that. That happens all the time.
We're not talking about 7 years.
Yeah, we're not talking about
like what Tracee.
We're talking about significantly younger than you are.
Did she say 25 years? Did she say she's dating people 25 years?
I don't know if she put an age on it, but
or did she just say younger men?
Nobody says I date younger people and it'd be a 5-year gap.
Like that doesn't, that's not
that doesn't happen, especially at her age.
What women do, because women are not used to that. So if a woman is dating a guy, even remember I told you I went on a date with a guy that was 3 years younger than me, and I'm like, he's like younger than me.
All right, Tracee Ellis Ross is 52 years old. Mm-hmm. How old do you think the men she
I'm sure she's dating men in their early 40s.
All right, I'm sure she has too. I'm talking about when she says she dates younger men.
I'm sure she's talking about men in their early 40s, maybe late 30s. I don't think that she's dating 30s. Early 30s.
She's definitely talking about 30s, man. Yeah.
Nice little 32-year-old.
I don't think so. But I mean, if that's what you guys took from that, that's
even if it's a 35-year-old. It's a 17-year difference.
Yeah.
If Tracee Ellis walked down here right now, her boyfriend was 35 and she's 52.
People gonna talk about her too. People gonna talk about her quicker than they're gonna talk about the men.
No, but it's a different talk though. It's a different, and that's my point. It's a different talk when it's a woman with a guy. If
it's not a difference. Y'all niggas dragged Drea to the ends of the fucking earth.
But
It's not a different talk.
But that was different because she was actually around him and his girlfriend since they were in high school. That whole situation was different. That's why they gave Drea shit about that. Because Jalen's ex-girl and Drea were actually like, she was mentoring Jalen's ex-girl.
They gave her shit about, they were like, he's the same age as your son. That's what they were giving her shit about.
Okay, valid. That's not a valid shit giver?
No, but what I'm saying is, yeah, she still caught shit. Like, let's not make it seem like women are able to just walk around and do whatever they want. Nobody gives them shit for it.
No, but that situation is, you can understand that, no? If you're dating a guy that's the same age as your son.
I can understand anything. I can understand all of what they're saying. But what I'm saying is, we're not just going to paint it like women can do it and make shit and they don't catch shit.
We're speaking in general, not specifics. Typically, when an older guy is with a younger girl, what is the reason? She wants money. He wants young pussy.
If we're
That's
talking about
typically what that scenario ends up being, right?
More than 15 years, sure.
Okay, when it happens typically with an older woman and a younger man, let's say a 50-year-old and a 35-year-old, is everyone going to bring up income? Or are they going to be like, oh, maybe we like each other?
They usually say that they're taking advantage, that he's trying to take advantage of her for money. If Tracee Ellis Ross is with a 35-year-old and he don't happen to have no money.
I'm just saying in general, we've seen that before, where income isn't a thing. We've never seen a broke old man with a young thing. Like, it's never happened.
Yeah, it does happen.
Where?
Just because you don't see it because you don't care about broke people. So you're not checking for what broke niggas is doing. Y'all not checking for what
April
broke people
15th
are
just
doing.
passed. I don't got a fucking dollar to my name.
When we're talking about this and when we're in people's business, they're celebrities. So they have money. You only know their business because they're celebrities that have money. So you're not checking for the business of people who are not celebrities with money. So you can't sit there and say, well, we don't hear about them. Of course you don't. They're broke. You don't know them. Why would you know them?
No, all right, but Demaris, what we're saying is this. If you could be walking outside, the chances of you seeing a younger girl with an significantly older man and he's not well off is what? Slim to none.
Okay.
Walk down Collins
that's
in
y'all's
Miami.
experience. I see it.
You won't know.
Where you see it at?
That's not for me to speak on situations because these are people that I know, but I see it.
They fucking with an older broke man?
He's not well off.
They not fucking with a younger broke man. You don't fuck with an older broke nigga?
I don't know why y'all think that people don't don't date.
I'm not saying broke people don't date. I'm just saying a woman is not seeking out.
No, she's not seeking out, but women date men who don't have any money. People who don't have any money date.
That's why I started with just in general, like percentage-wise, usually what a stereotype would be. If you walk down Collins in Miami right now, you will run into old men with young women and they're not famous, but you can assume one thing that they are.
Yeah, that's
rich.
Miami. That's Miami. Yeah.
All right, Manhattan.
Rich.
All right, so where we want me to go?
Little Rock, Arkansas. I don't know.
Yes,
Anywhere.
and it be mad broke older men with young girls. That's
No,
they
but
raised in the
but
South.
them young
In the
girls is
South.
fucking him for that check that he get on the first every month. We not doing that. It
we're
ain't
not putting
much.
a dollar amount
It
to
ain't
it.
much, but it's something. It's something there. It's an incentive. It's an incentive. That old nigga, first of the month come, she right at his crib with him. Girl, he want me to just cook for him and just, rub his feet. He gonna give me a little $800. That's a lot, to some people. $800 just to go over there and kick it.
Right,
just to go over there and kick it.
What old man need their feet rubbed?
You available?
$800 cash?
That's crazy.
I told y'all Rory do anything for money.
You make something shake. Yo, he makes something shake for $800.
I'll make him a smoothie.
That was a terrible, terrible joke.
Oh my God! Shout out to Tracee Ellis Ross though. Fuck it, let her get her shit off.
Hey, 52. I'll be 35 in 2 weeks.
This is why when you say stuff like that, boo, you gotta clarify because she could be talking about a nigga that's 7 years younger than her, and they don't put 25-year-old men on you.
Tracee Ellis Ross ain't saying she likes younger guys and saying the dude is 45. It's not a younger guy.
But
not
to
even
women,
but to
women,
I think we're being actually nice and saying 35.
Yeah, like come on,
she
man.
might be talking about 30.
Yeah, like it's okay. She can do whatever the fuck she want. But if the roles was reversed, a guy saying that, it would have been a fucking shitstorm.
And I believe in double standards, so it's cool. It's just like when Nia Long went on that talk show and they asked her about the J. Cole bar. She's like, oh, he's not too young for me. If that was flipped. We see Leo do it, but he's never said it on a talk show.
Yeah.
He said that shit out loud.
Yeah, he ain't gonna do that. He ain't gonna say that out loud. Nah. We know what he doing, but he ain't gonna say that out. Nah.
Leo's fucking sick.
Listen, man. It is what it is.
But I mean, listen, all those women are with him because they're fans
he's a great guy.
Thespians and
he's a great guy.
The art form.
Yeah.
For sure. And Leo just, Likes young brains that he can develop.
What's up with Kevin Gates, man?
He's a dream guest for me for this.
I ain't gonna lie. I was not expecting. Well, first of all, Kevin Gates, he posted a video. He was saying how he didn't like the way Savannah looks at LeBron.
It's just crazy.
He said that he prefers the way white women look at him. I didn't know where Kevin was taking us on that one, but all right, cool.
And I don't even see the connection with just isolating LeBron and his wife.
Yeah, that was. But it was crazy because, as we know, the NBA playoffs were starting for the last however many years. Anytime the playoffs start, LeBron goes absent on social media. But he did break his 0 dark 30 moment yesterday and posted a photo of him and his wife Savannah, and captioned it with "Why would a king?" What he said: "Kings don't concern themselves with the opinions of peasants." A lot of people felt like that was in response to
take that
Kevin Gates' video.
It probably was.
I'm sure it was.
I just feel bad now because I think Kevin Gates makes great music. Now we'll never get LeBron just bopping his head in the back seat to a Kevin Gates record. Like, there goes your career.
You know what kills me about the Kings or the Lions don't concern themselves with the opinions of the sheep? That's literally you concerned. You broke your dark streak to like come out here and concern yourself with the opinions of the peasants.
And like, when have y'all ever seen like sheep near lions? It's not even like the same
continent
hemisphere. Of course they don't. They don't know if they exist.
A lion saw a sheep, they'd be like, what the fuck is that?
You know how hot a sheep would be in Africa?
All a lion gonna do is look and see how far, like, all right, where's this nigga on the totem pole? Because where is he on the food chain? Because he might be able to kick my ass. I've never seen this before.
I think it might have originally was supposed to be wolves, and I think it just got changed to lions by like folklore.
Oh yeah, I've heard the wolves and that old shit. But I mean, I'm with you though. There's been plenty of times that kings concern themselves with peasants.
Yeah. Come on.
And Kevin Gates is a peasant. And like, it's a wild thing to say, but
yeah, but I mean that's just more so of LeBron.
That's some peasant shit to say though.
Yeah, but we know LeBron.
And you're concerning yourself.
One thing we know by now is that LeBron he sees everything, he hears everything, and a lot of things bother him. He just chooses what to and what not to respond to. I felt like he felt this was getting a little too loud, and obviously his wife was the topic of the whole thing. And this is him holding his wife down. I mean, he wanted to come out and say something and make it clear that, him and his wife are happy. And, regardless of what anybody has to say online, like, you see a picture of how she looked at him in that moment. She might have been mad at him at the moment. Yeah. Like, who gives a fuck?
We've been married for like 30 years.
Like, we've been together since high
wife or
school.
long-term girlfriend looks at them great all the time.
Yeah, like, so, it just was a whole, one of those things that the internet gets a hold of and takes things out of proportion. And, I'm just glad that LeBron decided to kind of, silence that and step on that shit and be like, man, cut this shit.
Well, I mean, he's just protecting his queen, Kevin Gates, that is, because isn't Brittany Renner's full white, right?
Yeah. But no, she's not white, is she? Brittany
I'm sure she's a Half-African.
Okay. I thought she was...
Half-African?
I thought she was white.
Nice. I like that. Never heard that before.
I'm not going to say it.
I like that. Never heard that before.
Yeah. No, I think she's full white that just like...
Brittany Renner has black in her.
Okay. Well, no, I mean, that's a fact.
Yeah.
Yeah.
She prefers it, actually. I mean,
what?
Evidence.
Yes, it's a track record.
There's a book, actually.
Yeah. But we shout out to Brittany Renner. We not mad.
Yeah, no. I've support her, I guess. White mother love. All right.
Brittany Renner says her white mother loved black penis more than she loved me. That black gold.
Look at just how trauma gets placed down by generation.
Handed down.
And she had racist grandparents, which is one thing I never understood. If you know your parents racist, why you gonna go have a black baby?
Oh, you do that when you don't like your family.
But why are you putting your kid through that?
So you should side with your racist grandparents to validate their views.
We had this conversation before, though. I remember y'all disagreed with me on it. When the girl was like, his Mexican families, they're kind of racist, but I still want to have a baby with him. And I was just like, why the fuck would you do that to your kid?
Oh, yeah. Somebody called in with that?
Yeah.
Well, no, I could see if somebody was dating someone that had a racist family and didn't want to participate because now they have to be attached to that. But if you have racist parents and you don't agree with their views, you should just go with that.
You should be very
validate
aware.
what they say.
No, you shouldn't have them babysitting your half black child.
Oh,
I agree. I would.
That I know. Yeah. They definitely shouldn't be.
Fuck? You
don't want to leave a brown baby in the house or a racist household. Like, that's just not a good idea. But that families growing up in a racist household, that's why it's interesting for somebody to say, oh, my parents or my grandparents are racist, and then you see them and obviously they're not. They have friends and people that they work with that they absolutely love that
voted for Obama.
Yeah, they're not racist. So that's how, to me, that racist shit is just like, it's supposed to be handed down. But I do think that, a lot of people growing up, once they become of age, they're like, listen, this is stupid. Some of my best friends in school are the same exact people y'all are telling me to hate, Mexican, black, whatever, like, and we all get along great. And then you become an adult and you realize that all of that shit is stupid and dumb and live your fucking life.
I mean, it seems like Brittany Renner's mom was the furthest thing from racist.
Well, no, she absolutely loved. She
hated her children.
Yeah, hated her children.
Because they were white.
Yeah, but loved black penis, according to Brittany Renner. So, and Brittany is biracial. Yeah, African. Okay.
Yeah.
All right. Well, Kevin was speaking to one side of the family.
Yeah,
that's all it was. To her mom.
I am glad LeBron responded to that though. It's kind of weird because LeBron don't respond to shit during the playoffs. He don't post, don't do shit. But I am glad that he broke that, that code just for that. But sometimes you do gotta tell people to shut the fuck up in a very eloquent
So then tell people to shut the fuck up. Don't come out here and say a king doesn't concern himself with the opinions of peasants when that's exactly what you just did when you responded to him. So you are concerned. So either come out here and say, yo, shut the fuck up, suck my dick, or I'll beat the fuck out of you, keep my wife's name out your mouth, bitch. Like, go full Will Smith with it, or don't say nothing at all. Ignore it.
Yeah, but that's not the LeBron James brand, though.
I just saw him yell at Stephen A.
He didn't say suck my dick, though.
Okay, you don't gotta say suck my dick, but keep my wife's name out your mouth. Don't mention my wife. Fair. Say that, or don't say nothing at all. Don't say this fake cryptic shit when we all know who you're talking about.
But you can't really win for losing with that, because if he did that during the playoffs, he'd be cooked. If you telling somebody, keep my wife's name out your fucking mouth, suck my dick, this and that, during the playoffs, yeah, you're cooked.
Yeah, so
and your team looks a little shaky.
So then don't say anything.
I'm on that side. But
I think the Lakers are cooked anyway, but that's just me.
He could have said anything.
LeBron didn't have to respond to that, and I feel like the Lakers are cooked, but that's just me.
While I don't agree with Kevin Gates' point of view on that, still my dream guest on the podcast. If anyone is a mutual friend of ours that knows Kevin Gates, please let him know that we would love to have him on the show. I have thousands of questions.
Yeah, for Kevin? What's the first question?
He's one of the most interesting minds ever.
What's the first question you have for Kevin Gates?
What was it like being at Brittany Renner's shahad?
I don't think he was at her shahada, was he?
In my head, he was.
Oh, I don't know. I think she might have became Muslim before she met Kevin. I think
we were trying to figure out which man got her to do that. And then,
probably was.
Then she walked in with Kevin Gates after everything. Yeah, after the process.
Yeah. So they probably kept it under wraps until, okay, I can see that.
For her reveal?
Yeah, I'm not mad at that.
Muslim reveal is crazy. But no, Kevin would be a hilarious guest. He's just funny.
I'm Muslim now. Word?
No more dope game?
Word, you out the game? Yeah, I'm a Muslim now, Okay, that's what's up. You still owe me that bread though. Yeah, a lot on erase that. You still give me that $15K you owe me, my nigga.
Holy shit. Do we think that LeBron, since he has broken his social media fast, can play Cousins in the backseat on the way to the arena?
What's up?
Get him in that mode?
And this song is highlight. Look, you want to talk about it? Josh want to go ahead. Talk about it. Kanye West said he was sucking dick since he was 8 years old and stopped when he was 14. That's 6 years of dick sucking. Kanye said he was sucking his cousin's dick.
After 6 years, there is you kind of get tired of it. There is a little hump you got to get over.
Demaris.
What?
What are you talking about?
I'm just saying, it can get tired after 6 years. It's like a relationship. You got to, find ways to make it new again. I understand why you stop after 6 years.
Nah, I don't know. I don't know if I agree with that.
Nah, no, I'm crazy. I ain't write the fucking song. All right, read the lyrics more.
Why I gotta read this?
You were the one that said straight men suck better dick. So
yeah, you read it, Demaris.
Now it's a 6 years cap on it.
I can't speak from the man's point of view. I need one of y'all to speak from the man's point of view.
Go ahead,
if I read it, it's just gonna sound like freaky. If y'all read it, they're really gonna get the full effect.
No, it's gonna sound freaky no matter who reads this shit, because there's some freaky shit going on. Fuck it, I'll read it. Hanging with my cousin reading dirty magazines. We seen some niggas kissing. We ain't know what that shit means.
Why are you reading like the Furious Five?
I feel like I didn't hear the song.
Broken glass everywhere.
Sucking dick everywhere. It was me and my cousin. I just don't care. Kanye. All right.
Yo,
Hanging with my cousin reading dirty magazines. We've seen some niggas kissing. We ain't know what that shit mean. Then we start reenacting everything that we had seen. That's when I gave my cousin head. He doubled up on the gave my cousin head. That's when I gave my cousin head. Gave my cousin head.
No, but you have to understand.
Gave my cousin. Wait, that's the hook? What is this, the bridge? Is this the bridge?
Yes.
I'm bringing me gave my cousin head. Gave my cousin head. I gave my cousin head. What is this shit, man?
You don't have to understand. On the second gave my cousin head, he goes into a falsetto. Like the first one is just
He stacked the vocals. He was harmonizing? That's crazy. I'm so glad I didn't hear the song. Look at the bridge. I saw you outside again, just hanging out with your friends. Now you mad your cousin got homeboys? And I know these niggas about to judge me now. Started off when we was hanging out. Told my cousin not to tell nobody. Please, no, don't tell nobody. That's the ad lib?
Yeah. No, but it's like off in the distance. Please don't tell nobody. It's crazy.
People tell me to take it to my grave. Truth will set you free someday. I don't think they understand that I'm not attracted to a man. They thought I was All right, now hold on, Kanye. You just told us you gave your cousin head. And now you're saying people thought you was attracted to a man?
We didn't know. And who told you to take it to your grave if no one knew?
well, I'm sure somebody knew.
Do you think that line in Real Friends when he said he gave his cousin $250K to get the laptop back that he was fucking bitches on, it was really them fucking?
Ooh.
Wait, hold on now, because now the hook says, nitrous don't help me. It just put me in a trance. I'm talking about euphoria. I am not talking about a man.
We didn't think you were.
Told her, don't leave me because I need you by my side. As long as you don't leave me, then I'll probably be all right. And that one time that you left me, I didn't get no sleep that night. And that one time that you left me, I took 10 perks to get high. 10 perks to get high. I pray that I don't die. But if I die, see you in the sky. 2 pints of the qua. Don't leave. 2 pints of the quay.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, my bad. Two pints of the quay.
On Club Shay Shay.
Quay. Don't leave. Just stay, bae. Let's go on vacay. Leave the world behind.
Bring Sahai back, man.
So
who's a co-writer?
So he's not talking about a man. He's talking about euphoria.
No, no. He's talking about a man. But when he said nitrous, something don't leave me, he said, I'm talking about euphoria, not a man. So his cousin's name, not nitrous, but like, you know.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
So he's singing to his cousin and the nitrous oxide. And
now his cousin
if he called his cousin nitrous, that'd be gayer than sucking his dick.
I literally.
So this is his cousin who is doing life in prison for killing a pregnant woman, I read, right?
Oh, I didn't know. I didn't
know how true that was.
Oh,
or how it's connected, but yeah.
This is for his cousin, his co-cousins.
Why is cousin living in jail then if he's into this type of stuff?
Oh yeah, he's in Disney World. But yeah, I just, I don't know if Kanye is if this is true, if he's just doing this for more shock value. Either way, I really don't care. I didn't hear the song. I don't plan on hearing the song. I'm just at that point.
You should give it just one listen.
Nah.
Just for your own. Just so you could really know how he delivered this.
Nah, I'm cool.
He said till he was 14 years old, he said he was doing this.
So for people who have really been, I hate to be the Debbie Downer, who have really been victims of COCSA, which is COCSA, child-on-child sexual assault. We are not laughing at you. We do not think that is funny because...
Wait, what is it called?
Oh, no, we're not doing that.
Child-on-child sexual assault.
Okay.
When children are messing around with other children, you're a victim, but like it's weird. It's weird because you don't want to send a child to jail for something that they were probably shown by an adult, right? But so if that's what happened to you, we're not. If that's what really happened with this, we're not laughing at Kanye because that's not okay not to laugh. But if Kanye is just doing this for shock value, this is just another.
I don't think he's lying. Even if he's doing it for shock value, I don't think he's making this up. I think it kind of tracks with a lot of his personality, being addicted to porn, being super over sexual. Like Kanye's been that guy for his whole career, and a lot of that can probably stem from abuse as a kid.
Yeah.
So it's probably true. I'm not laughing at him. I am going to laugh at certain lines, though. Not laughing at him. I'm just laughing at the fact that you would harmonize something like that.
Yeah, like it's just, that's my thing. It's just like, all right, if that was the case, and it's like, damn, hate that you had to go through some shit like that, but why make it a song? That's all.
Get your trauma out. Maybe this helped him.
Get it out, but we don't need it on the DSPs though. Like go to therapy, get the help that you may need. But when you give it to us like this, it's just like, all right, don't harmonize the gave my cousin head. Like, just don't stack the vocals there. Give us the ad-libs behind that is all I'm saying. Not
if
that part.
If I find out Aunt Clemens came up with these melodies.
Poor Aunt.
If I find out.
Yo, call Aunt. No, call Aunt, dog. Call Aunt, because I need to know. I need to know who wrote this, who produced it, who wrote it, man. We got to stop this shit, man. We got to stop.
Mad at me.
Nah, fuck that. We got to stop.
Oh, he might be on the West Coast, so he's up. Because you know he'd be in sessions late.
Nah, he up.
He up.
He know the song just dropped.
Your call has been forwarded.
You trying to run down that pub?
He's with his cousin.
All right. Okay.
Aunt gonna fuck you up.
Nah, that's my guy, man. Aunt got to tell us who stacked the vocals, though. Because if I see featuring Aunt Clemens in the credits, I'm like, all right, dog.
All right, let's go in this scenario, though. Let's say Kanye hasn't done all this outrageous shit, which, by the way, today was so funny on the internet. After he went on his Hitler rants, the shit about Jay-Z and Beyonce's kids, Trump, all that shit, everyone's like, we have to separate the art and the artist. Like, he still makes good music. I don't agree with his political shit. Then he said, I was sucking my cousin's dick till I was 14, and everyone like, done. I'm done with Kanye.
Get him out of here. Yeah.
Have you seen the shit he's been saying before?
Come on, done. Get him out. It's enough. Enough is enough.
So calling children retarded, all this. Everyone's like, listen, man, your graduation.
Yeah, enough is enough. Enough is enough. Like, now you sucking your cousin off. All right, man, get out of here, man. You just too much shit going on.
All right, let's say he had none of these antics and he was still the Kanye legacy that we all used to know and love. And you were a songwriter and had the opportunity to work with Kanye, a dream come true. And you walk in the studio the first day and on the whiteboard, that's the topic. Are you writing this song with him?
No. Because I feel like to be a great songwriter, you have to be able to put yourself there in a situation. And I can't put myself there.
What if he brought the dirty magazines that popped it all off? So you could just get like the imagery. And then what if he called one of your cousins? Like, just not to do anything, but to just be in the room.
That's not real to me.
Okay. But songwriters have to do the perspective of the artist they're working with. Like, that's what makes the great ones.
Yeah, but that's just not the song.
They know how to write from Rihanna's perspective.
Yeah, no, but that's just not the song for me. I can't do that.
Okay.
But hopefully you'll find a person that can pin that for you, though.
How would you go about telling Kanye that you'll be in Studio B?
Yeah, that's just not on my algorithm. That's not in my... I don't know how to write from that perspective, fam. Like, never experienced that. It's not real to me. I know obviously people go through it, but that's not my experience.
Mm. All right, well, then there goes your Sony pub deal.
Yeah, no, for that song, yeah, I'll pass. Definitely pass on that record.
Since we took it a little too far with the Kanye thing, I figured let's just double down and take this episode where it needs to go. You see the Shannon Sharp case?
Yeah. I didn't know
Why are you laughing?
Because I didn't know that's where we needed to go, but all right, let's go there.
Gonna be so fucking mad at us. In no way are we making fun of a case or anybody that is been anally raped or is accusing. Let the courts figure everything out. I see Shannon Sharp is already defending himself by leaking some text messages. I'm not victim blaming anyone. I just think Tony Busby is a clown, and I think hiring him as a lawyer doesn't make you look like you're telling the truth, but let the courts figure that out. We're not here to talk about that. Was that good, Demaris?
That's fine.
Okay, now let's read the text messages that this woman sent Shannon Sharp.
Lord.
I must be doing something wrong. I never get text messages like this. Only if you put that baby gravy in me, then I can do whatever I want.
This is her texting him.
Yeah, this is not Shannon texting her.
Okay.
I want to put my tongue in your asshole, and then I want to marry you.
This is still her.
That's kind of romantic, actually.
Yeah, I get it.
Like long term, like
lick
free
my
stuff,
ass
but
and marry me.
Yeah, but I just don't view you as like a sex object. Like I also, that's my daddy. Fuck. I want you to put a big black baby in me.
See, and this who y'all be fucking though.
All right, hold on. Is this a white woman though? It's a Latina? Okay, all right.
There's a follow-up to that one. You better crave it because you're going to be stuck with it for life after you put a big black baby in me. As if he didn't get it the first time. How do you put a big black...
Yo, it's just refreshing to know that somebody like Shannon Sharp be on the phone talking like this. Because sometimes you just gotta have wild conversations. But all right, go ahead, man.
I want you to put a dog collar around my neck and choke me with it while you're fucking me. That's standard, though.
Wait, so Shannon Sharp screenshot this and put it out?
Yeah, this is a statement from his.
He's
lawyer.
whack though, because he deleted what he was saying. See, that's why it's whack. Don't do that. Don't screenshot shit once you delete yours off the text thread. See, that's the shit I don't like, man.
Why this trial, again, not making light of it, even though we're laughing. This is already discovery. Like, they're going to have to read the whole text message.
Yeah, the exchange.
Like a court stenographer is going to have to read this and
type it out, yeah.
And it will be available to all American citizens at some point.
So that's what I'm saying. But he posted screenshots where you can't see what he said?
He didn't even post screenshots. He posted a statement from him and his team.
This was a statement?
Yes, that has the text messages in it.
But not what he said to her.
No.
That's whack.
I know you missed this.
If you're gonna tell it all.
$25K for each cheek. Good negotiation.
Shit.
She said you missed this big juicy ass.
Then ... $25K for each cheek.
That's how much you got to pay her?
I think so.
Or is that how much he paid for the surgery? Was $50,000?
We'll have to find out in discovery at the trial.
Yeah. We gotta wait and see.
This lawsuit filed by Gabrielle and orchestrated by her attorney, Tony Busby, is a blatant and cynical attempt to shake
Tony
down Mr.
Busby
Sharp
once again, huh?
for $1 million, just filled with lies, distortions, misrepresentations, and will not succeed. It just continues on to say that she's lying and then more text messages. But
so Tony Busby once again behind some.
We don't know, but yeah.
Well, I mean, we know Tony
judging
Busby.
by his track record.
Yeah, we can't really put too much into that.
And let's also be clear, there's also, I'm not saying Shannon Sharp is a rapist whatsoever. I'm not putting anything on anyone's jacket. There's also a world where someone could text back and forth like that, and then also sexual assault can happen.
Yeah,
so
sure.
It's just, I mean, where does she rank on any woman you've ever texted? I've never even come close to this. No one's asked for a big white baby.
Yeah, no.
a little white baby.
No girl has ever asked me for a big black baby. No. Never got that text.
Yeah, like, why are y'all fucking women that talk to y'all like that? Like,
you got to see how I talk to them, Demaris.
I kind of I feel like that's what Shannon's like kind of into. Judging by that IG live thing, I really think like
he got a sharecropper
I think he popped
fetish.
off this energy. I don't know if
he got a what?
A sharecropper fetish.
Why he got a sharecropper fetish?
And what does that even mean?
Why are you letting somebody talk to you like that?
Put a big black baby in me?
Yeah, that, Mom.
I don't think that's that crazy. I mean,
you don't think that's that crazy?
No,
to have a non-black woman say that to you? You don't think that
he's
that's
a big black man? Like, she wants a big black baby. What you want from her? Like, I don't see how that's not that crazy to me. I'm pretty sure it's crazy. Wait till the whole shit drop. We're gonna really see the crazy shit.
She has a fetish for John Coffey from Green Mile.
Yeah, like, that's what I'm saying. She's trying to give birth to the next John Coffey. Yeah, I don't think that's that crazy though.
It's insane. What are you talking
now, if she would have said put a nigger baby in me, then we like, whoa, she tripping. But put a big black baby in me? Huh? No, not really. I mean, it's kinky talk, but I don't think it's like, it's not nothing to be offended by. If I'm Shannon Sharp, I wouldn't be offended by it.
All right. You want to make a push-up bet that when the discovery comes out and they leak all the text messages that she did not use the hard R?
That she did
Guarantee that's somewhere in that text conversation.
Nah, I don't think so.
I think he would have put that out immediately.
Yeah, I don't think so. I don't think she...
Then he would look nuts. Like you kept fucking with a girl that called you that?
He looks nuts now.
Why?
Rory.
What? Why does he look nuts?
Don't wait. First of all, you're the one that always says don't kink shame.
Yeah. Sharecropper fetish. That's a fetish. That's a fetish. Don't kink shame.
If that baby gravy is...
Yeah, don't kink shame now, Demaris.
Yeah.
He
Demaris
like...
Busby.
Yeah. Like...
You're right. You're right. No.
See? Look, don't do that. This is what Baby D pissed me off at. She see what she wrong, she don't like that shit.
I said you got me.
Nah, but you don't like that he got you.
I'm a hypocrite for sure.
Yeah, exactly. All right, cool. Live on it. I respect that.
I ain't you. I admit it,
And
you ain't me. Wait, whoa. Whoa. What? Oh, okay.
Oh,
all right. All right. Yeah. Because DJ had then you. Then you.
No, why DJ had him catching a fucking stray?
Is Demaris a big black baby? BJ. He's the one that created it. Peach might have a sharecropper
that was a big black baby. that was a big baby. That baby came out 14 pounds.
Oh, yeah.
8 ounces for sure.
Yeah, Demaris needed some recovery.
Yeah, Demaris ain't she ain't pushed back from the table at all when she was pregnant. She ate everything.
I hate this podcast so much.
Hey, Shannon Sharp, I don't think that this lady has much of a case. I'm going to be honest. Anytime Tony Busby is attached to something, I'm automatically thinking it's bullshit at this point. So we just have to wait and see.
How do you get a woman to talk to you this way?
Have some money.
There you go. Cha-ching.
Oh, yeah, I guess this is what we're talking about. Go on OnlyFans and just ask a girl to send me messages like this.
Cha-ching. There you go.
Yeah.
Never had a girl say baby gravy to me. That's so creative. It's like kind of attractive if someone come up with something like that.
Put that big Irish baby in me. Put that big redhead baby in me. I want a redheaded baby.
I want a shepherd's pie in this oven.
Put your shepherd's pie inside my oven.
Put all that potato famine up in me.
Give me your cabbage. That's what you eat, right?
Trying to corn your beef.
Ew.
Put your corned beef in me. Yo, it
Y'all
is so
still high.
refreshing. It is so refreshing to know that Shannon Sharp is receiving these types of text messages. Oh man, all right, the world may be not be so in bad shape after all.
Wait, hold on. There's dates on this. Can we look up to see if any of these times he was currently filming Club Shay Shay?
Damn, this is 1/1/2025. Like,
And this girl is only 23, Demaris.
damn, this your first text message of the year?
Come out the gate.
That's crazy.
Nah, Shannon
New Year's
lying.
resolution.
Shannon just didn't want us to see how he like his game when he started talking to her. He didn't want us to see that.
And also, her game kind of trash because in January 12th, she said, put a big black baby in me. And then August 6th rolled around and there was still no big black baby in her because she's still asking for that. What was he doing August 6th, 2024? If I find out he was talking to Cat Williams
If she
while his
said,
phone was on the chair.
But see, this is why I
lighting
know
up with those messages.
this is why I know he's sick because I'm a woman. I can understand because I've seen niggas delete their text message. You better crave it because you're gonna be stuck with it for life. That means he texted her and said he was craving the big black baby, and she said you better crave it because you're gonna be stuck with it for life after you put a big black baby in me.
You doing the context clues.
Yeah,
Yeah, you're actually 1,000%.
he said he
right.
was craving it. August 6th,
All right, but-
2024.
I mean, if that's his thing, why king shame?
I'm not king.
That's how he gets his shit off.
Yeah.
That's my Michelle.
I wish they put the times in here too. Because I gotta see at what, like, if this looks like early afternoon shit for Shannon Sharp. I don't even think this was like late night. I think like he was at the gym.
In between sets.
She looked like
I think he
goes
was
to
on
the
a
gym
Zoom with volume.
Yeah, at 8 a.m., 9 a.m.
Oh man.
Sexting before the sun go down is just crazy. Like, y'all don't feel like that. I feel like people could see you, no?
Probably.
You don't sext in the daytime?
I don't sext. I don't.
We'll be back after a word from our sponsors, man. What is baby D?
I'm not here to
I
try
don't
to
think there's
convince
any
you.
adult that hasn't sexted.
Demaris is
I've done
lying,
it
man.
before.
She's
I've
lying.
never said that I didn't do it before. I've never said that. I was a young girl once. I did that. I'm grown as fuck. The fuck I'm like sexting right now.
Oh
I'm
my
not doing that
God.
shit.
Niggas turn 30 and act like they the same age as Mother Teresa. What the fuck is going on?
It's just not for me. I feel weird. I'm not doing that.
Sexting or sexting in the daytime?
Sexting, period. It's just not me. I'm not saying there's anything wrong with it. I know it's very normal. It's just not something that I do.
Okay.
I don't date. Like, I'm just chilling. So,
Right now.
yeah. Period.
But if you dated and dealt with someone seriously and they wanted to sext, you would say no?
I don't regular text. You know, I don't regular text. So sexting is real weird for me.
I thought you were ignoring my text because you were sexting.
We could FaceTime and we could do a little something on FaceTime, but I'm not texting. I'm not. No one's gonna be able to screenshot some shit for me.
That's
You
where,
bugging the fuck
that's
out.
where it was, okay, that's where
No.
we going. Demaris don't want no evidence and no paper trail. She's smart. Okay. You don't want no paper
You ain't
trail
getting
after
me. That's
after
crazy.
they broke up and this nigga got...
I'm up on the Summer Jam screen with text, but nah. If you expose me, you gonna have to go all the way. You gonna have to do. It's gonna be damn near revenge porn if
But
you
Demaris, you know
expose
niggas
me.
can screenshot while you busting it open on Facebook.
That is true.
That's fine. I need a lawsuit. That's fine.
Okay.
I need a lawsuit.
All right.
Doesn't it? It tells you when someone does.
Well, now, yeah.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Would that kill the mood?
If I'm on FaceTime with a girl,
Legs just snap closed like, hey, what you doing?
What the fuck was that?
what the fuck was that?
It would distract me if other way around. If I just saw that notification while I'm up there cornering my beef, I'd be like, yo, what are you doing?
Oh man, that's hilarious. You ever been getting dressed on a girl in the bed, Rory, and you like walking around naked and you hear like the camera flash?
Yes.
Sorry.
Yeah.
And it's always on my ass, and I know it's not like for sexy purposes. It's to laugh at me.
Put you in the group
Because
chat.
you like Chicken Little.
100%.
Put you in the group chat.
Yeah.
Now look at this nigga without his clothes on. It could look like
I'm actually getting better,
look like wet
better in
top.
shape, man.
Hey, no, get your shit up, Rory.
I mean, my ass that's just genetic.
no
It's
hope
never
for
gonna,
it.
that's never gonna do anything.
You can do some squats, fool.
No, I've been doing squats. It's
all right,
you know, it doesn't-
all right, but don't look at me when you say you've been doing squats. So look at
like it
Demaris.
doesn't cuff.
Look
or
at
anything
Demaris. Look
or
at
sit, but, like,
Demaris.
don't
Look
look
at
at-
Demaris. Don't look at me.
Look at Josh.
look at Demaris. She asked you. She's the one who told
all
you
right,
you could do squats.
I don't have like a flabby ass, but it's just not like the.
You talking to God?
Why did you curse me?
You don't have like a hump? Like you don't got like a show?
My lovely
Here
lady
we go.
lump?
Here we go. Look at Demaris. Look.
You don't have a show?
You don't have a show.
Wait, what's that mean?
Oh man.
Like
She
your
don't even
love
sex.
handles, like is there something to hold on? Like if somebody was holding your love handle,
Oh,
is there
yeah.
something to hold on?
Well, I mean, why would it be the position that you're?
I didn't say
discussing,
it
right?
had to be sex, bro.
Okay.
Somebody could walk up behind you and hug
Yeah.
you. Like you tripping.
Yeah, I got a
But
little
you got a
love
little,
handle,
like
but
you got a little cuff.
well, something, you know,
Okay.
something to work with.
That's what's up.
Like as long as I'm a good listener, she'll deal with it.
Yeah.
I'm so over any insecurity. I just walk around butt ass and not care.
Man,
not care
I
about
don't give a fuck.
soft,
I've been
I don't
there.
give a
I've been
fuck.
told years ago. I don't give
Like
a
I used
fuck.
to like a little bit. It bothered me a bit. I
Man.
don't give a fuck now.
I don't care.
This
at
is who I
all.
am, accepted or
Man, listen. When you start paying all these fucking bills, I walk around. I don't give a fuck. Fuck who you and whoever else you send that picture to. I don't
Eyes
give
closed,
a fuck.
just swinging.
I don't give a fuck. Man. Shit, life is rough.
I don't know. My homegirls don't really send the men naked pictures anymore. They send like we send the snores. Like, yeah, NyQuil. Just the snores and just like NyQuil.
See, and that's when I'll just jump in the chat like, nah, I got sleep apnea. It ain't nothing she did. Because you can't even go to sleep like after you had sex without a girl texting a friend like, yeah, I put that nigga this. No, I've been up since 5:30 this morning.
But you can't
It
do
is
that.
12:30 at night.
You gotta, if a nigga wake up at 9 a.m. and he back sleep by 10, then that's when you could send a NyQuil text.
Oh, yeah. If you, okay, fair.
Nigga
fair.
wake up 9 a.m., he's back
Yeah.
sleep by 10. Or if a nigga,
Yeah.
you put a nigga to bed at 5 p.m. and he sleep through the night.
He need a
NyQuil.
nap? Shit, sometimes you need a nap. Demaris, I ain't gonna lie. Naps? Sometimes you need one, man.
Man, true story is she was in the living room watching Netflix. I just beat off and went to sleep.
Beating
But
off
she
while your
lying.
girl in the house is crazy. You know how crazy that is?
We've had this conversation before. Mo.
Well, Maul doesn't even think you're allowed to beat off when you have a girlfriend, period. But the house, yes, that is kind of odd if like she's right there.
Well, maybe she doesn't want to have sex. Please don't. Please, just, you know what? Nothing.
He wasn't going to go anywhere with
Okay,
that
thank you.
whatsoever.
Thank you.
I was just saying maybe you should just wait till she wants to. You don't need to go beat off.
That's what but that's why relationships is tough though. Because if I'm horny and I want to have sex and my partner isn't horny, doesn't want to have sex, obviously I can't have sex, right? So I'm kind of whack if I go and masturbate.
You're not whack if you're going to masturbate.
That's whack. Most people will be like, and most couples will be like, yeah, that's crazy. In the house and you just go in the shower, you take a shower and
No, I
rub
think
one out.
most couples would tell you that happens more often than you like
Yeah.
to think.
Masturbate while y'all in the house. Y'all don't like each other.
No, or maybe if you've been in a relationship for years and it's your partner don't want to have sex, they on their period, they got a headache. No, get the fuck off me.
Oh,
Go ahead and
no.
have
We
shit
understand.
yourself.
If it's, physically you can't, you just, you cycle. Oh, yeah. No, come on. We understand that. We're not animals, but
But just because you horny don't mean I have to be horny.
no, but you need to get on my level with me, though. Let me get you there.
Shit.
You know what I'm saying? Because what you going through? Let's talk about it.
Maybe I'm just not in the mood to have. Not everybody is in the mood to have sex all the time.
It'll be times where I'm not in the mood to have sex, but if my girl come in the room and she butt naked, I'm ready. I'm ready now.
And you not really not in the mood to have sex. Like some people just don't be in the mood to have sex. Like they don't work the full 8-hour shift. You over here want to have sex. If you don't go find something to fucking do.
Demaris, let me tell you something. I could work 3 overnight shifts in a row. if I like my girl,
What are you doing overnight, Ma?
I'm just saying, I don't know, whatever job in a row. I walk in the room and I'm not tired. My girl fresh out the shower, naked, she hop on. It's time to rock and roll.
I think you need to be in a long-term relationship with a woman in her 30s because you're going to start to be like, yo, can you relax? I'm not trying to fuck.
Nah, y'all got to get with people y'all really like. That's all.
Women in their 30s sex drive is different. And you can only take so many rounds before it's like, yo, can you relax so I can go snore?
Nah, just let me fill, let the sack fill back up. And then
Get that baby gravy going.
Yeah, then we go right back to it. That's all. But people just don't be in relationships with people they really like that. They're not attracted to them like that. I'm telling you, it's a real thing. It
Do
happens.
we have any voicemails?
But
Nah, we talking about this, Demaris.
have
Niggas
any
be in
voicemails?
relationships with people they don't really like. Stamp that. I said that.
Or just time happens.
What do you mean by time?
If you're in a 25-year relationship, yeah, there may be some less desire for that person. That's kind of natural.
You don't like.
So
you're
just
not attracted to
Divorce
this person
them and
anymore.
find a young girl that's in her 20s.
So you're saying what
Yeah.
I'm saying? You're not attracted to this person anymore. I didn't say why you're not attracted, but that's the reason you're just not attracted to that person anymore.
So everyone that's married.
Nah, some people that's married they'll still let you know. Nah, we 2-3 times a day.
Because you need to start spicing it up like Shannon Sharp and the old girl. Like, that's what you got to do to keep things new. Got to get on freaky shit.
How freaky though? Cousins.
Put a cousins, big black babies.
This a freaked out ass podcast.
No, we reporting the freaked out ass niggas that's out here. It ain't us. We ain't doing that. Them just Shannon and Ye. Ye and Shannon. That's who doing that shit. Not me and Rory. No.
I've never seen a gay magazine before. What were they acting at? Like, what is in gay magazines? Because like Playboy was usually just like women, like naked, like photo shoots.
Mm-hmm.
There's like dudes making out and giving each other head in magazines.
They have porn. Rory, where have you been? They have.
I'm reading the lyrics. It's a
Back
dirty
in the
magazine.
day-
This was in
okay,
the fucking 80s.
Back in the day, they had porn magazines. People were fucking.
I know.
Back in the
I had-
day, right now,
I took my-
you should be back.
I took
in
my
the day.
cousin's butt
Go
man.
to the newsstand right now. You see gay porn.
Oh, wait, hold
What
on.
you talking about?
Speaking of which, Ant's calling back. Do we have voicemails?
You've got mail.
Hey, what up, Rory Ma? Baby D, what it do? Look, I got a question, right? Because I was having this debate with my friends, and they told me this is some sucker shit. So I want to know if this is sucker shit or not. Is it sucker shit for me to pull up on a girl, eat her box, and then get nothing in return?
Now you the realest nigga alive. Word up.
I
Word is
said
bond.
Wait, this is our
that's
guy from
not sucker
Baltimore.
shit. I said that's cool. Like if that's
having
all
a
you
rough
want
life.
from the girl, that's all you want. And they like, nah, yo, like, fuck is you her bitch or something? Like, fuck you mean? Fuck you mean you only want to give her head? And I'm like, bro, like maybe I just felt like eating box. You feel me? Like, you know what I'm saying? That shit fun. But they told me that's sucker shit. So I want to know, is that sucker shit or not? That's really all I need. You know what I'm saying? Baltimore nigga signing out.
That kid's having a life.
Nah, he a real nigga. Word to me. And when God rise up from the dead, he really gonna reward him for the real ass shit he doing and how he contributing to society. We appreciate you, my brother.
And this is why I believe in double standards, especially when they work in our benefit. It's fine if girls just give you head and that's it. It's done. Yeah. If you just eat some pussy and you just sitting there hard.
That's what. Okay, so that's where I was gonna go with it because I'm like,
now you just sitting here hard.
Yeah,
like,
'cause
all right.
if I'm meeting a girl out, I'm turned on. I want to have sex now. So it's like, how you do that and just leave? Like,
Maybe he got off. That's what he got off from it.
that's crazy.
Nah, it's not.
You saying he nutted while giving a girl head?
Girls have done it. Y'all don't think men can do it? I've definitely watched. I've heard of situations where men have nutted.
Man.
Oh no, I've definitely came too quick and then pretended like I was just going back down and eat the pussy. That's an angel
Y'all
trick.
don't know no nigga that ever did that. I don't want to hear that
Okay.
shit. Demaris,
Okay.
a nigga came from eating you out.
Nah, no,
Oh,
not me.
all right,
I don't even
all
date
right.
men, but I'm saying I've heard of situations of it happening. That's all I'm saying.
I'm just not rolling with that.
I
bro.
think y'all think niggas
I think
be
she's
less
confusing
horny.
the trick of when you feel like you're about to nut too quick, so you pull out and then you're like, you're not even ready. You start eating the pussy just to get your thoughts back together.
Homie clothes was still on.
Nah, man. I can't. No, I don't believe that. I do not believe that. I'm letting y'all know right now, I don't believe that men are coming in their jeans.
Told me.
Your homegirl lied.
Yep, probably. I don't know, maybe.
I do believe that the man that would eat pussy fully clothed probably could nut in his jeans.
I don't believe that.
Eating pussy fully clothed is hilarious.
Lock that nigga up. That nigga
I agree.
The nigga that's able to do that, put him in prison. Because that's just a small peek into the shit that he can do.
For sure.
To the society.
And he did it in Wrangler jeans.
Yeah, but to get him off the streets. Coming in your jeans while you eat some, like, come on, fam. Come on, dog. We know you. I love women. I get horny too. But a nigga ain't never been that horny. Come on yourself, fully clothed.
Listen.
Come on, man. Now, if you want to eat a girl out and just go home, cool. I just don't understand it because I would be ready to have sex. I would be aroused. I would be ready. Like, I can't see it for me. I'm not knocking anybody that wants to pull up on their girl and just eat out and go back home. I mean, your girl, why not stay?
Go back home, it's crazy.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Why not stay? Like, finish? I don't know. Y'all do what y'all want to do. But y'all not gonna sit here and tell me niggas are coming on themselves, fully clothed, not like masturbating while they're eating. I just don't believe that happens.
Do y'all think that
A girl
women
getting you
have done it?
a rag after you just ate pussy and that's it. It's hilarious.
Well, that is crazy.
Do y'all think that women have done it? Do y'all think women, have y'all ever seen women? Let me guess, you've seen women come from giving head, right?
They come
Me?
looking at Mo.
No, I've never. Now, if she did, I don't know.
Oh, okay. Well,
I don't
this
know.
is the one thing Maul has never seen.
But it's different. But it's different when y'all come in when men come. You're gonna know when we came. Like, it's gonna be a mess everywhere. Like, a woman is like, oh shit, she just crazy wet when she get up. Like, you're like, oh damn. Like, so she may have. I don't know. I'm just saying, for a man to do it is just like, that's just crazy to me.
Only time I've seen it, they either had a vibrator or they were touching themselves while giving head.
You have to be doing something to get there.
And if I was eating pussy and cornering my beef, yeah, I could probably nut. But just to be chilling,
Fully clothed.
Well, maybe there was friction.
How much friction? Nah.
he dry humping the bed while he eating her out.
It's just. See, and this is where I sound crazy but that is absolutely insane to me. How is that even physically possible?
I've never just ate pussy and that was it. But I mean, I probably would.
Oh, I'm calling
probably would.
bullshit.
On what?
You've never just eaten pussy and that was it? Never? That's never happened to you? You've never had a moment where you
Even
couldn't
in
get hard and you
relationship-
just ate pussy and kept eating pussy because you couldn't get hard? Are you telling me that never happened to you?
Well, ew. My dick works.
Okay, all right. I'm just saying, okay.
I'm not coming off
I
of
got
just
ED?
eating. Me?
That's what she's saying.
Oh, I don't know what.
I feel like that's happened to every boy that has ever done drugs or drank too much before. You've been eating pussy and couldn't get hard, and you over there doing that awkward jerk thing while you eating pussy. It's happened to every man.
No, and then I got there, or I just fuck with soft dick.
See, now that's crazy.
That's
not crazy.
He trying to nail Jello to the wall.
Because if that didn't work, maybe if I get inside the pussy, I'll get hard.
He pushing gushers through a keyhole, and somehow
Facts.
everybody else weird.
Crazy night.
Nah. I just feel like if you in that mode of like oral sex, there's no way I'm not aroused. There's no way.
Demaris, I've definitely been like too drunk and not been able to get hard, but she's given me head to try to get me hard, and it just didn't work. So I didn't just eat pussy and then put my clothes back on and go home.
Well, if you do have ED, Rory, Rose Sparks right now, call Rory.
We have too many sponsors to use, so I'm not going to say products, but
you got to call Shannon. Call Shannon. We can get some Rose Sparks to you. Don't trip, Rory. We're going to take care of you, man. We love you over here at Rory Mall. Right?
If I know I'm out crazy night, come on. I'll be chewed up. There's no way.
Yeah, you got to, man. You got to. Get that Rose
I'll take
Sparks.
that headache with a gas station.
Yeah. No. Rose Sparks. You need the Rose Sparks. That's the problem. All that other shit, no. Rose Sparks, row is a go.
Before Demaris put...
Row will help you grow. You can't spell grow without row.
Lacking some baby gravy?
Oh, man. Baltimore nigga, I don't know. I'm not going to say you crazy for eating a girl out and leaving.
He want to know if he's a sucker.
Oh yeah. 100%.
I mean, again,
but a
haven't done
sucker's
it.
born every 7 seconds. In
I would
America,
probably.
so
I enjoy eating pussy. I probably wouldn't mind.
yeah, it's okay. You could be a sucker for your girl. It's all right.
Yeah, that's not. I feel like if you're with your girlfriend, you just eat her pussy and that's it.
Yeah, we've all done sucker shit for our lady, man. It's all good. It's all right. You can do that for your lady, but not for no rando. You don't do that to no rando.
But then, like, all right, so assuming he made her come and that's what ended it, or did he just stop eating pussy and then she was just like, no?
It could have been a little like quick thing. Like, cause I've seen that happen to women.
Doing a mouth by is crazy.
Yeah.
Mouth by Southwest?
Mouth by.
Mouth by Southwest. Mouth by mouth. He did a mouth by. He did a mouth. This nigga doing mouth bys. Niggas in Baltimore will kill you and do a mouth by. Nigga eat you out and go kill a nigga on the next corner. Nigga stop eating you out to go shoot a nigga in Baltimore.
Yo.
Y'all niggas
I
is
saw it on the
crazy down
wire.
there. Yeah, y'all niggas.
I think Bodie did something
Yeah,
similar.
y'all are crazy down there in B-More.
No,
man.
but I've seen that happen to women before where men will pull up and like just, just to tease you real quick and leave. Yeah, I've definitely seen that before. That's not as crazy as y'all think that it is.
No, I'm saying I would probably do it. I just haven't done it. Like, I like eating pussy.
Yeah.
Be fine.
Sometimes you got to do that a little bit. And then get out of there. Get in and get out. I'll be back.
Then, like, you just walk into the car hard.
Yeah. It was a little awkward.
I think your mental state has to be doing it like as a fun thing. Cause if your horny brain get too horny, that's when I think you like really fuck around and get like brick. But like if you doing it just to like tease her and play around, I don't think you'll get brick like that. I don't know. I don't have a penis. I'm just assuming.
No.
You get brick no matter what. The moment you smell
pussy, yes.
The moment you smell the coochie, you brick.
Yeah. That's like natural, no?
No, I'm not making fun of you.
I'm with you.
Now it's weird to get hard when you
No
eat
one
pussy.
said it was weird,
not at all.
Paul. No one said it was weird.
Yeah, that shit. That's the foreplay. I get hard making out. Like,
Yeah, you
Yeah.
a hard
Eating pussy in the
nigga
ass?
for real. Like I don't know why you, but not everybody like you.
Not everybody's like you.
you don't got this blood pressure. Shit flow through my body.
Oh, man. Do we have another voicemail?
Please.
That was it?
Josh said when he has 2 written down. He said, nah, we're good.
We're good. We're good, Josh. Let it go. Let it go.
Please
This
end
was all over the place.
Freaked out ass episode, bro.
Oh, man. Listen, it's all good, though, man. It's all good. Oh, man. Just need a second to breathe. All right.
DJ Head, let us know.
All right, you horny gang. This has been fun. I didn't know we was gonna come here at the day after the Lord rose and have such a filthy sexual podcast. But listen, man, Kanye told us that he was giving fellatio to his cousin. Shannon Sharp released some text messages from him and one of his lovely lady friends. I mean, so we're here to just report on it. Amanda Bynes is doing OnlyFans. Listen, the world is a horny place sometimes.
Maybe I'll reignite my account for that. I want to chat with her.
Okay, yeah,
Ask
see
her
what
about like,
Amanda's up
behind the scenes and all that.
to. Yeah,
It'd be fun.
see what she's up to. See if she's all right.
But yeah, apologies if anyone was offended. I swear we weren't trying to do that or make light of any situation. But, you guys make fun of my sexual assault. So
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I'm not
Only
apologizing.
you make fun of your sexual assault.
I'm not apologizing, man. Fuck that. Fuck it. It is what it is. All right, well, enjoy the week. We'll be back in a couple of days to talk to you all. Thank you for joining us on this wonderful, wonderful podcast experience. And we'll talk to y'all soon. Be safe. Be blessed. I'm that nigga. He's just ginger. Peace.